Hello, I'm AbyaX Toy Cat, and today I'm going to be beating Minecraft, but using a bit of a twist. Do you remember the big discussion about how Minecraft should add more things to the iFender recipe? Well, it was just a bit of a joke until recently when someone made an add-on, which I have just downloaded, I'll leave a link to it down below, to make this into a reality. This is Harder iFender, you can see from the recipe up there what it is, and let's make a brand new world and beat it using that recipe to see how much harder it really makes Minecraft, and if it makes Minecraft a more complete or fun game. Should be a lot of fun, right? Anyway, yeah. Also, there's someone else's world appearing in my world list right now. I want to join that. That is wild. You know, Minecraft is trying to make it a more multiplayer-friendly game, and one of the ways they're doing that is like this. So, today's stream is going to be focused all around trying to beat Minecraft by having to go to an ocean monument, a deep dark, a trial chamber, and a nether fortress. It'll be fun. And, yeah. Today is July the 12th, I was born on the 13th, which means that during the course of this stream, or at least like very shortly after it, I'm actually going to turn a decade older. That's crazy to me. It is something, you know, when turning 20 isn't really turning a decade older, because like, you know, like you become an adult.
Train.
Hey! Jeff Kalen the Elder. Loving the enthusiasm. Thank you so much for a £22.20 free tip. I wonder, I want to know what, like, is that a converting error or did you want 22.23? Is there a significance to that? Thank you so much for the first tip of the stream. But yeah, it is a special little weekend for me, chat. But I think it'd be fun to play some Minecraft, as I hope you will agree. So, my birthday is the 14th, says Leviticus. Leviticus, happy birthday the day after mine. So I had plans for the 13th. I had a really, really cool plan. I think I mentioned, like, what my dream was. By the way, we're playing Minecraft on someone's random seed that they've been playing for 126 days. Let's beat Minecraft on this. No, I think, hello. I want to at least say hi to them. And then we'll get out of this world and we'll actually do some stuff.
Birthday, Dasher,
hey! Happy birthday, Dasher, or something indeed. Did you know it's Dasher's birthday on both mine and yours birthday? Dear chatter. Anyway, happy birthday, Toy Cat. I am celebrating my birthday a little early. I'll concede. But really, I'd rather be early than late, right?
Toy Cat, clapping hands.
Hey! So what I'm doing right now, if you're actually curious, hi there. I kind of have this, I have this real intense, like, I am scared of being 30. So I figured rather than celebrating turning 30, even though I've got my birthday decorations, we could instead treat it as something to be put off. And I'm very good at putting things off, let me tell you. So, you know, I've put off a substantial number of you by deciding to play on my friend's world rather than doing what the stream is all about. Oh, look, it's another ocelot. Okay, I'm going to give him a gift that I have found. It's for you, friend. You're welcome. Let's leave. I think that's good. I think now I've given him a gift. Hopefully, more people are as generous as friend Lewis. Man, thank you for starting a tip train so early, by the way. I'm here to play some Minecraft, and I'm getting a lot of love already, and I appreciate that so much. So I'm guessing it's a behavior pack. It's called Harder iFend Add-on, and it's by SMT Adrimark on socials. Or just Adrimark, not on socials. You know, isn't it? I think on socials is a cute way to describe things. But yeah, we can't earn achievements because you can only earn achievements from behavior packs inside the marketplace. It's actually, there's a little bit of a racket in there if I'm being honest. Is that okay? Is something I guess we could debate. But yeah, we're going to turn on coordinates and days played, and we're going to play on a random seed. Nothing in this field right here. This is Harder iFender. Let's do it. Excellent birthday banner. Thank you, Alcazar. I hope that you have an excellent birthday banner. You're also Toy Cat monetizing his old age. I mean, think about it this way, right? With inflation, your tips are worth way more in my 20s than in my 30s. Because, you know, there's a weird thing about, like, even deeper than the concept of, like, general economy inflation is, like, individual inflation. When I was 10, I think 10 pounds... I got given... I remember the first... my granddad went on holiday... And he gave me £2 before he went away. And I was like, this is so much money. I bought 8 cans of energy drink with it. It was insane, chat. So I'm hopefully starting the stream and starting the timer. Let's see how long it takes us to defeat the dragon with, again, this is a random seed. We don't know anything off it. We have to go to a lot of places today. And I'm going to choose to start with a village so I can go to a trial chamber with some food. I think getting a single, you know, like, I think the breeze is going to be the easiest bit. But yeah, tomorrow is our birthday. If you remember me, it says Red Feet. Red Feet, how could I forget someone, how could I ever forget someone with such a delightful name? I mean, if you were called Yellow Feet, I'd be like, oh, who's this? Don't recognize this one, but Red Feet, good to see you. But yeah, I remember the first time I got note money, like a £10, and I was like, wow, I will spend this £10 on something, and they'll give me that £2 that was an infinite amount of money as change. And then I remember the first time getting £20, and then I think at one point I got gifted £10 a year for Christmas, and I remember it took me 4 years to save up for the capture card that I used at the start of this channel. If I've ever told that story before. But like, yeah, like as a 13-year-old, £40 is an insane amount of money. But now £40 is like, oh yeah, that's a lobster roll. That'll be nice. Maybe if I'm lucky, I could get a beverage at the same time as my lobster roll. This is a cool cave, by the way. I'm gonna go under it on the tiny chance that it shows me into a deep dark. Because I think worst case, it's gonna take me to some iron or some diamonds or something, right? Like, it'll be good. I think this is a great cave to have by spawn, so I'm just gonna go in. Should we turn on vibrant visuals, by the way? We probably should have, but we're not going to. Happy birthday! Hey, thank you, Angela Van Katzenhouse. Happy early birthday, Toy Cat. Happy early birthday to you too. So, Scoopsky Cat, by the way, thank you for remembering to remember. Oh god, I hate these caves with these giant dips, and then there's mobs following you. This cave is definitely going to lead me to good things. It's so deep. There's no deep dark in there, though. So I think at some point we have to make the judgment call about whether we're better off at the surface. And I think the answer is probably yes. Get some sugarcane, find a village. If I can spot some... Also, look at that, the way the bamboo lights up as I go here. If I could find some diamonds that were visible from up here, I would go down and mine them. But iron just isn't worth the faff of jumping all the way down and coming all the way up for. So we'll grab any on the way out here. I'll also pick up glowberries, because that is a food source. But if I don't see any iron, then this was just a nice cave that I can come back to later, knowing that there is no deep dark in here. Oh yeah, this is a cool... This exit will get me lost, but I'm hoping to find some iron in the walls here. We're at a decent layer for it, and boom, there we go. So just like this chat, by going in a single cave when we spawned, I've now removed all of the anxiety around, do I have to go to a village, etc, etc. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, Angela Van Kattenhout, it's really good to see you here. I think I might be going to your country in the not too distant future, excitingly enough. Yeah, I've got the most like it's kind of crazy. A lot of people are asking like, what am I doing for my birthday? And the answer is kind of like, okay, I've told my friends for many years, it is going to be something that is decided the week off, because that is the way to do this in a reasonable way. So like just like book some time off. I will find a fun thing that is very, very fancy, and it's it's on me, etc, etc. And it looked like I found it perfectly at the start of this week, and then it fell apart, chat. And I was like, okay, I'm never finding anything that good. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can find something that's like slightly okay to do. But then just this morning, I sent out like an email like, hey, is this thing available? And this place was like, oh yeah, it is. And it's this price, which was like, 20-30% less than I was expecting. And I was like, yeah, there we go. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. And I don't want to hype myself too much, because there's like a there's like a formal it's a very regulated industry, so there's still like some stuff they have to go through, but I'm very excited about it. So if you're curious as to why I might be there, it relates to my birthday planning, which is very stressful, but also like I think I might like a little bit of travel planning stress. The one thing I don't like about travel stress planning is other people. But like when it's my birthday, it's like, okay, everyone else has to live by the schedule for the sake of, like it's a one-time thing. You get to be slightly inconvenient in one way on your birthday, and my way is I'm going to enjoy what I'm up to a whole bunch. Love to see you in the Never Toy Cat, so brave. What did you get for your birthday? It's my birthday tomorrow, maths for morons. I think as obviously as an adult, I already know. yeah, I've got a lot of fun things. I got a happy birthday banner. Look, the text, because of the like light, it like perfectly shines in different ways. So I got a banner to let people know it's my birthday. I got a really cool chat. This is the dumbest thing, chat, about. So this is what I was talking about with inflation. So just real quick, I'm looking for a village. Right now, the thing that will help me the most is a village, because a village will help me find a trial chamber, and I think a trial chamber is the right place to start. I think an ocean monument requires some TNT to kind of cheese it. I think the ancient city is, you know, tricky to find at the best of times, and I think the Nether is very, you know, variable, like whether it makes sense to go there. So that's why I'm looking specifically for that. So I can only read App B Day. You know, it's App Burr Day. It's my native language. I am in fact British Asian, as all my health forms will remind you. And so as a result, this is my language. It's offensive if you can't read it. There you go. How about that? Yeah. Can't even read Toy Cat language. If you want to know Toy Cat language, let me give you a few other conversions that might be useful. So when it says, you know, when in Toykatian, when I say 5 minutes, what I mean is 20 minutes. When I say 20 minutes, what I mean is 25 minutes. So it's a slight trickiness, but you can work it out. And when I say 45 minutes plus, what I mean is tomorrow. There we go. That's the conversion all worked out. What do I do if I forgot to get a gift for someone's birthday? Says Dasher. Oh, I think seppuku is the only correct answer, right? I think that's the only accepted thing that you do when you mess something up. Also, Toycat's language. Been watching Toycat for so many years. Never knew he's Asian. I am, in fact. A lot of people have. Someone recently assumed. I met someone. I think they're American, and they were like, "Yeah, you sound like you know, like white but grew up in one of the colonies." And I'm like, whoa, there you are putting something onto very much like actual Asian, not like, because you know there's a fair number of like fairly prominent like, you know, British people who grew up in like Rwanda or like in Botswana. I forget who I looked into recently, but someone quite famous grew up in Botswana because like, oh yeah, that's just where my parents were. It's kind of it's wild in my opinion. Anyway, I hope that you're doing great this morning, internet. I've got high hopes for this Minecraft run. We are 8 minutes in, and we haven't found a single structure or a single biome that isn't jungle, but I've still got high hopes. I feel like a bad spawn, kind of you know, like it's a bad thing for like a speedy run. But in terms of like getting things done eventually, the ocean nearby means I should find a monument somewhat easily. And once I know where a monument is, that removes one of my stresses. Because I need 5 ingredients, chat. 5 whole ingredients. Is the stream going all night until tomorrow? The plan is to go until tonight. I've gone realistic with myself that I would probably enjoy more streaming till like 10:30, and then, you know, like having a chill time on the sofa. You know, I think I'm like realistic enough myself to know I want that, but also I get a lot of, you know, there are times where I'm like in the moment and I'm like, let's just keep on going. So I'm very much ready for either, but my emotional plan is to run a couple of hours. I'm thinking of maybe getting back into a streaming schedule of like more hours in a stream. Also, Toycat looks like a 25% Asian that wouldn't have issues with Asian blush. Oh, I have the worst Asian blush. I have to not drink because of it. This is just Coke, by the way. Well, this is Pepsi Max Zero Caffeine, by the way. I don't know why I didn't put rum in it. Absolutely messed up my birthday. He really is turning 30. He won't stay up till midnight. Yeah, so, okay, actually, Internet, I want your help with this one. I think that, I kind of want to do, like, a big celebration. So, again, my whole plan was around doing something fun. That was going to be on my 30th itself. It, like, all perfectly... So, this is nice. This is really nice. It all perfectly lined up, and then it, like, perfectly fell apart. So this is technically enough lava to just go straight to the Nether. And it's about to be dark here. I don't have enough wool. I think, weirdly, despite the fact that I made this whole comment about how this is the place to be, I think I'm going to the Nether first, chat. I think that is the move. So I'm going to make my furnace. I've already made my furnace. I'm just going to cook some stuff up in it. It's quite amazing not to have any leather, whatever it's called. So I'll put this in first, and then I'll put in 6 bamboo. That'll cook up some amount. That'll get me a bucket, and once I've got a bucket, I can do some stuff. I should go and chop down a tree or something. I don't know. I'm going to want wood when I'm in the nether, right? So let's go ahead and let's make ourselves a stone axe. I don't have any stone. Let's go ahead and make myself an iron axe. No, I'll regret that. Let's go ahead and let's just concede that we're gonna die, sad and alone. It's hard to believe you're entering your 30s. We were watching you when our kids were very small, and you were also very small. Now you enter adulthood, and we're so proud. That's super wholesome, Jeff Shannon. That's incredibly wholesome. Yeah, when I look back at some of my videos, I'm like, oh, this is weird. I genuinely think, chat, this is something that hasn't been done before, right? Like, I started making videos as a teenager, very aware that, like, well, this is a very cool thing that I'm doing right now, but, like, obviously, like how TV shows end, this will end too, right? Like, entertainment is the one business, you know, like, if you work as a bricklayer, you're going to be employed as a bricklayer for 40 years. If you're entertainment, you're probably doing something else in 5 years' time, right? That's just the reality of the world. It's nothing personal against me or you or anyone else. So it's kind of like, because of the fact that YouTube just hasn't been around that long, because the idea of, I don't know, I hate the term influencers, but if we accept that we're going to use it, because the concept of influencers haven't been around for that long, there aren't that many. Okay, put that in there. There just aren't that many situations of this happening, right? I have grown up on the internet. I have literally grown up on it, chat. Kind of nuts when you really think about that too hard. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to put something between me and that. I guess it has to be the cobblestone that okay, I'll use dirt. So I'll put a dirt block here, and there, and there. And now we can put a water bucket there, and it won't flow in. Boom, easy. Then we can put lava there, and now things get trickier. Oh no, I just removed my water, but it's fine. We're surrounded by it. Then I put my water there. And as you can probably imagine, this gets trickier and trickier as we go up. But I'm going to choose not to think about that too hard. I could mine some of these blocks and move them with me. Yeah, how about that? Let's put a stair block there and a stone brick over here. And just slowly but surely we'll build an entire nether portal. A nether portal that will work flawlessly. You're meant to do this in a much more efficient way, chat. But let me tell you, I do not want to. Okay, so yeah, I can actually use any block I like, and it's not going to be a huge concern, is it? So now I think I just have to find, like, the perfect block to put there. Because I'm going to be putting water there and then lava on top. It doesn't quite... Oh, it does work. I think I should have left that water there, actually. Except now I've kind of messed things up. Is this the right height, chat? It is 3 blocks tall. We've done it right. So then we're going to grab this real quick, and we're going to scoop that up. No, 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 no! Okay, I've got my one last lava. I haven't messed it up too bad. So we'll put this over there, and then we'll scoop up that. Okay, there's one more lava. Okay, chat, I am very good at making nether portals. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It is one of the ways I have not grown up, I guess. There are many ways in which I am more of an adult. And there are ways like this in which I'm not. By the way, yeah, what a wonderful way to start the stream. Thank you for, I think it's really, really interesting to see people. Also, I'm waiting for my husband to get home so we can build a backdrop stand, my new career, and film myself doing backflips. I don't know how to backflip. Wish me luck. Jest, but that really was early YouTube, I think. Just being like, I don't know how to do a thing, but I would like. I'm just gonna do anyway. And we're gonna see how that goes for me. And that's very much how YouTube started, and amazingly has continued to go. So I'm gonna keep on removing some soul sand, and I'm gonna place the soul sand over here. Just kind of solidify that up. Okay. Now I need to get some more soul sand, just to remove the odds of me being obliterated without my consent. And then I think that'll probably do the job, honestly. I think going to the nether with just melons for food is a brave call. But there's a bunch of bone meal there, which is what I was looking for anyway, right? It's always what I struggle with when looking for stuff. So, honestly, this is a bizarre way to do it, but let's go mine those bones. Okay, mine. Mine. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. It's too late. Oh, we might find a dried gas while we're here. I don't think I've... Yeah, let's find a dried gas. I don't see how this could go wrong. So that's a gas. That's a skeleton. Okay, there's a lot of skeletons. There's a lot of skeletons, chat. Some would say too many. I would say the perfect amount, though. And we only need to mine, like, 3 bone blocks, and that's enough to get all of the bones we want. Oh, no, 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 chat. Okay. So in that portal we go. Let's eat in this corner. I should have made myself a shield, really, but, you know, regrets have been made. And I guess the lesson here is, yeah, we're fine. You can do just about anything, and if you believe in yourself, you'll probably be fine. Yeah, I am now going to take some of these and make it into my furnace fuel. I should have just committed to doing that earlier. And then I'm going to make myself a stone axe, so I don't have to worry about that again. That's also going to be a better weapon. Then I can take this and make 36 bone meal, which means I have enough sugarcane to do the trading that I want to do, which is very, very nice. I am going to make myself a shield. That's got to be, like, task number 1. And I'm going to remind anyone who's just joining what the goal is for the Eye Offender. This is Minecraft with one simple change. The Eye Offender has been changed so that it is this recipe. We need to go to an ocean monument, a trial chamber, an ancient city, and the Nether Fortress. It is going to be a tricky task. This is a random seed, so we could really be struggling on that one. But isn't that half of the fun? I should make a shield. You really have grown. I have such an intense, like, this isn't okay. Why is Minecraft forcing me to make shields? That's such a big part of me, but I'll accept that. That's not okay.
Happy birthday.
Hey!
Sorry about the exchange rate. Not my fault. My dollar doesn't go as far these days.
So what I will say, actually, I'm able to, like, this is the do as I say, not as I do thing. I'm a little bit like, man, pound is strong these days. But I'm also fully aware, even though, like, I'm fully aware that actually the pound is still trading below its, like, historic, like, amount. Like, the pound is still quite dinged up from 2016 or so. The loss of investor confidence, or whatever you want to say. So as a result, actually, the pound is kind of just where it usually is, which means that although the dollar might be lower against whatever other currencies, if you feel bad about your dollar, you shouldn't. You can just feel good about the pound. Be like, wow, good for Toycat. His pound is going further than ever before. What a wonderful man in his 20s he is. He can get so much more for his pounding than he ever could before. So, yeah, I love the banner, Toycat. I thought it was a hat when I first joined the stream. It's a good hat, actually. You know, that's what it is now. It's just a hat. So, yeah, I could go back to the Nether, chat. I do have a shield now. But I think I'm going to try and go across this savannah. Confusingly across this savannah. I think I'm going to try and cross the savannah first. And then... Oh, this is a little bit scary. And then we're going to see if there's a village on the other side of these mountains. If there's not, there'll be iron or something. And then we'll go and get some sand either way, because we need to smelt to get some glass. If you are unfamiliar with my strategy, I want to go to a trial chamber first, because it's going to give me the best loot to help with the other structures. An ancient city sometimes gives you, like, decent leggings. But decent leggings are not, it's not a viable strategy in the long run. Whereas, it might be, hey, that's a village, right? Okay, village found. We've got a portal, we've got a village, we've got an ocean, and we've got a mountain too. We might have the lucky, trifecta. Everything we need all in one place. And then we've got food because it's a village in the right spot. You love to see it, chat. So I need to get sand, and I don't know where I'm finding sand in this village. I might have to go quite some way away, actually. So what we'll do in the meantime is I'll put my crafting table down. I should probably just kill this guy. I'll make 9 gold ingots, just in case it's relevant. 54 wheat. That's a ton of bread. Enough for me to survive, at least. And then I'm also going to sleep, just, on the off chance that I die, I can respawn here, rather than all the way at spawn. There's no bed in here. Is there a bed in here? There's no bed in here. I'm so bad. I've been playing Minecraft post-Village and Pillage for like 8 years now. I still can't reliably tell if a village is going to have a bed or not. Anyway, let's grab the bread from the bed. And then let's kill this guy. I think that's what we need to do. So, it was great knowing you, but please die. So yeah, I hope they change the copper golem so it's more useful. I like him in his current form. I think they need to tweak him more than change him. I like the... You know, it's funny. The number of comments I get, chat. The number of people who are like, oh, Toy Cat, you know, not everything in Minecraft needs to be useful. None of those people right now are like, oh, why did they give the copper golem a use? I don't like that they gave the... No one's saying that. Everyone's like, oh, this is cool. It's like, yeah, do you see how a use adds to things? This is my, like... You know, I'm glad that I have these live streams solely so I can have moments like that would otherwise be inside my head, outside my head. Anyway, with that said, by the way, does Toycat say IF enders or drowned instead of drowned? I don't know what the difference between those is. Okay, so let's now make another stack of wheat, and then one more hay bale, and then that should be enough bread for a while. Boom. Okay, so I need sand and I need it ASAP, chat, because the sooner I get sand, the sooner I'm going to a trial chamber. If there is no source of sand nearby, maybe over there. Yeah, they're just... I mean, it's quite a mountainous savanna. Going all the way back the way I came doesn't seem that logical. So I'm going to go this way just in case I see something cool while I'm over there. I'm going to turn up my render distance in the meantime. It's kind of a waste of time, but it's like a great way to... in the Nether, you need to have low render distances because the game gets laggy. In the Overworld, you want to have high render distances because you might see something beautiful and or useful. Knowing there's a savanna mountain there is actually quite useful. Only quite though. Not like massively. Just something. I'm gonna make myself an iron shovel, chat. I'm gonna treat myself because I am gonna be mining about 30 to 40 sand to try and get my cartography.
Cat tax.
Hey!
Unusual birthday drink on me.
Hey, I will, Stacy Taylor. I have something. You know, actually, Stacy Taylor. I will drink the weirdest drink in my fridge for you. I think my Pepsi Max I think I'm gonna run out of my drink soon. I have some very, very weird drinks. And I almost pulled one out today and I was like, maybe I shouldn't. You have convinced me that yes, I should. And so now I've got someone that I can blame when things go wrong. And someone to praise when things go right. Thank you very much. I hope that you are doing... I'm gonna have a very unusual birthday. That is for sure. I hope that you have one too. Savannah Mountain, do. I don't know what the song that is, Dasher. Savannah Man. I don't know it at all. I can make an assumption that I do, but I think I would be assuming wrong. Okay, so 35. Yeah, this is plenty of sand. Then we're just gonna need some furnaces to get things going, and then also some fuel. I think the best fuel is still coal. Again, amazingly, we haven't come across a forest. Starting to appreciate that leaf litter, you know, appreciate leaf litter while you have it, I guess. And there's also a ruin portal over there. I think it might be a good idea. The ruin portal's probably not far enough from the other one, but it'd be cool. If the ruin portal was slightly further away, it'd be a good idea to go to it. In fact, I'll still go to it, chat, because I'll pick up, I think I saw a gold block in it. I'll pick up the gold block, and life will be good. So I'll pick up a snuff stone for a second furnace. And then we'll try and pick up... If we don't get... in fact, yeah, the ruin portal will give us lava. And that lava will cook up all of our sand. So we can solve a big problem. There's also coal on the way back. And we're also seeing a mesa biome. Which isn't that useful, but it is pretty. I will make 500 Let's Plays. Oh! Oh, Savannah Mountain, Savannah Mountain. See, it's so beautifully off-key that even when you, like, say it back, I'm like, that doesn't sound like anything I recognize. But yeah, happy birthday. It is indeed your birthday. It is my So again, this year I'm specifically not celebrating my birthday. I'm celebrating the day that comes before my birthday. It's the last day in my 20s, chat. Can you think about... Can you really picture that correctly? Yeah, I know the I should not be like the no change. You know what? How about you watch this stream and you see how it goes first, Grover Prospect? Maybe you change your mind. So I want that gold block, please. There we go. And if there's anything nice in here... Oh, golden carrots. That would be good. So yeah, a bundle would be good right about now. I do have a few too many items. I probably shouldn't. And amazingly, I came here looking for lava. It doesn't have any. But that's okay. We'll go back now. I think magma should work as lava in a furnace. That's my bold idea. It's hot, so it would heat up the furnace. Therefore, it makes perfect sense. You enjoying being young and hip? Yeah, for the next 3.5 hours, Dasher, I feel like my opinions shape culture a little bit more. I feel young. I feel like I could go out and have a weekend where I achieved negative progress, but my life would not be negatively affected by it. I feel you're so young, Toy Cat. I turned 40 years in May this year. Oh yeah, see, okay, so Angela, I'm terrified of starting my 30s. You've just finished yours. What was that like? In fact, I've got a few subscribers here. So honestly, some of my favorites who are, you know, over the 30s. You know, give me a review of your 30s. What should I be scared of? Is it really like 34 where it sinks in like, oh, I am old now? Because I did have a moment, chat. I think I've exaggerated. No, I've under-exaggerated how scared I am of being old. I think everyone laughs it off and it's like, ha ha ha. And I'm like, no, you don't see. I will never be 20 again. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm moving on, but I can always come back home. It's like, no, the 20s are gone. I will never be 27 again. It's not an option for me. If it was an option to come back, that'd be something.
Happy last day as a 20-something.
Thank you, Brandy Lewis. Thank you very much, Brandy Lewis. It is in fact my last day as a 20-something. You know, I'm gonna need torches later. So if we've got a really nice vein of coal now, I've got an iron pickaxe. Let's pick it up, and then that way we can make some nice torches for when we go into the deep dark. Because the deep dark always requires more torches than you think to go and look for. And now let's go climbing up a mountain. It's always a bit of a pain to climb a mountain, but I like that the terrain, like, kind of lets you do it. It's one of those fun, just instinctive Minecraft challenges. I turned 23 this year, and I'm already physically falling apart. Mike Bailey, I do not like your review of your 20s. You know, that is kind of scary. Like, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm worried about turning 30, and you're here like, yeah, I'm basically dead, age 23. Korean, I just finished my 40s back in May. 50 years old, and I'm loving it. You know what, if you're 50, I think you're a bit too far removed from your 30s to tell me, because I actually, you know, maybe that's perfect. You know, 20s, 30s, 40s. What's the best one? I turned 21 in December. I'm going to be celebrating my drinking at a bar. More than likely alone, says Zapidoke. Zapidoke, what city do you live in? I don't know why I'm hoping you'll say, like, London. I can't, if you lived in London, you wouldn't be drinking at a bar. Although I do think, real talk, let me make the case for why, actually, although your first time at a bar is way more fun with people, my first time at a bar is like age 16, right? Like, but there is something to be said about like the first time you go somewhere and you're like, oh yeah, I can just be here. This is just a place. You know, like you don't have to have something happen, but if you want to have something happen, if you want to talk to some strangers, it'll be a bit easier. If you don't want to talk to people, really easy to do that too. Like if you set your expectations. Also 30 man, so much better than 20s. 15 for me. Almost 15, had a lot of changes, transitioned, and my knees stopped working properly. Says Beth Altair. Your 40s had you go through a transition? That genuinely is fascinating to me. I would love to you know, I'd love to ask questions and I've got so many. But I think what I would say is most old people remember the most responsible parts of their life as the best because they remember the joys rather than the burdens they bore. You know, you got a very good point, Hacker1MC. This is why you can't trust... Although... Okay, so that is actually my biggest... I think that's like a surprisingly important thing to realize. But also, it's one of the biggest fears. Is that you can... I don't know, like... Because, you know, as much as I might enjoy my day-to-day, what if I would enjoy it more... where I, you know, holding some burden that I know I would one day let go. It seems insane in any other context, but in life, that is a genuine way that people make decisions. So I need to make a cartography table, and I need some water. I don't know why I don't have water, by the way. Let's pick up some water here. I'm going to make myself a village right up here. I'm going to have to find someone who is unemployed, or I think these are job sites already, right? So we'll find whoever's doing this job site, and we'll feed them furnace stuff instead. So furnace 1, let's put in 2 coal, 16 sand. We'll take 3 of that out, and we'll split it between the other ones. Okay, then furnace number 2, we'll put in, so I do have enough for 3 furnaces now. It makes sense to have 3 furnaces. 1 coal, 11 sand. Furnace number 3, 1 coal, 11 sand. We can always top those up with wood later. That'll be fine. Now I need to make sure that I actually get the right type of villager, which means we make a crafting table. Easy peasy. I already have a crafting table. Perfect. I make another crafting table over here, because you always need more crafting tables. And I need to take some of the sugarcane and make it into paper, so I can make a cartography table. If I'm lucky, a guy will just walk over, cartography table in hand, life will be good. I do not assume that will be so. But it'd be nice if it was, right? So we'll remove all of the job sites around the village until that seems like it's going to happen. I'll make a little bridge across here for myself. And is there anyone in the bed? There's not. Is anyone in this village? Maybe they died. Why are you so afraid of aging? Genuine question. Yeah, I think most people spend their... So, Dasher, I'll try and answer as genuinely as I can. I think most people spend their life quite scared of dying. I think I'm very, like, okay with the idea, all things considered. But I think what is scary is the idea of getting to the end of a life and being like, could have done this better. You know, like, sometimes I'll be playing Minecraft and I'll be like, I'll have done a stream all the way through and I'm like, oh, if I'd have just done this thing, everything would have been easier. And there's a fear of getting to the end and being like, oh, I really balls this one up, huh? But like with a life, that is my deepest. Also, I don't think there is a single villager, chat. I don't know how that can happen, but I think we have amazingly found a village, sans villagers. I'll see if that's actually true. Okay, yeah. Let's cook up the last of these by putting 2 in there, 2 in there. I'll see if that's true, but I think we've got a villagerless village, chat. Kind of crazy, but is what it is. I'll run to the other side because there might be a villager like over there, just out of render distance, or down there or something. Like maybe he can't reach up here. If that is the case, we'll break this. And I'll bring it with me. I guess in the meantime, I should have been making my sugarcane into something more. So let's do that. Sugarcane plus bone meal. Sugarcane, bone meal. I'll get my controller ready for this one. Try not to be a pessimist. Oh yeah, but that's like... you know, try not to be that guy who makes random stuff. Just stop making random stuff. You know, it's a lot easier said than done. So I don't think that was enough sugarcane, weirdly. Did I do my maths wrong? Oh, I got bone meal, not bones. That's why I did my maths wrong. Oopsie. Yeah, we messed up, chat. And let me tell you, I am regretful about it. So we'll make a bunch of glass panes. Now when I do find a villager, I'll be able to trade most of what he needs. But I do need to go get more bones from somewhere. I'll kill some salmon or something. Or... yeah, it's going to be a real pain to get extra bone meal. So I've got one villager over here, and he is it. So I'm going to have to go back, get more bones, come see this guy. Yeah, there's not really another way to do it. Or I could find a different villager, maybe. But if I remove that job, does that remove him? No. Yeah, if I found another village, I don't think it would be a real tragedy. I've got my cartography table, I've got my things smelted. We'll be fine. So, christen it as the Toy Cat Village. It is the Toy Cat Village. I have christened it so. There you go. I don't know what was involved in that christening, but you're welcome. Yeah, no, I think as you get older, like, the perks of being older are kind of like self-perks. But the downsides of being older are very much... non-removable buffs, you know? Like, now that I feel like, you know, I hadn't suddenly made the joke earlier, like, oh yeah, Toy Cat wants to, you know, be in bed before midnight. But it's like, yeah, if I'm not in bed before midnight, my whole next day gets a huge negative penalty applied to it. That's bad. That's no fun. So I'm gonna kill a salmon. Oh, yeah, this is. It's faster just to go to the nether. I wish I'd realized. I was like, 36 feels like far too many, but it was slightly too few.
Welcome to your OAP years. You're going to love it.
Thank you,
Smiley
Ruby
face
Doo.
emoji.
I hope that I do love it. I really hope that I do. I fear that I won't, but I hope that I do. This was happening to me in my teens and early 20s, but so now we're going to the nether. We have to change our render distance, or my face cam does this for a bit. Hey, Trigger Landmac, thanks for remembering. But yeah, my OOP years are gonna be great. I believe it. So we're in here now. So I'm gonna quickly turn down my render distance, and I'm gonna go get myself a fun drink, chat. That's my plan. I'm gonna get myself a very fun drink. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll fill up my drink with ice, and I'll get the fun drink. Be right back. It's my birthday. I'm back. Oh, every now and then I see a house. I got a fun drink, by the way. It's a very, very, very fun bowl of mint juice. What analogy do we have to use these days on the internet, chat? So these skeletons are fighting each other, which is nice. I might die, which isn't nice. I might get tears though, which is nice. Okay. Chat. Oh no. Chat, it is looking bad. It is looking real bad. Oh, run. Okay, run. Valid strategy. Working great. Oh no, the last one was there. Okay. I fired back at just the right moment, but it sucks. Okay, I need to sit. I need to hold crouch, really. And I need to get my golden apple out. I don't have inventory slots to pick up the thing. I got the tears disc, by the way. That's fun. So I'll craft this to make inventory space. Boom. Look at me. Solving problems. Oh, okay. Let's just hang out for a bit. Then we'll mine those blocks on the way back home. Or we could even just pick up the bones from the now dead skeletons. I didn't pick up the golden apple too. Okay, that goes there. Because I need insurance against stuff like this. You need a new chair? You need a new chair. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. See, you get old chat, and people keep telling you should get a new chair. And it's like, you know, if I was 21, people would not be making those sorts of comments. Yeah, oh god, how does that even happen, chat? Like, genuinely, how does it even? Oh, he's just gone to the overworld. I'm gonna be boned when I get back there. You get it? Boned. Haha. Toy Cat got a ribbon being the best toy cat at the town fair. Yeah, I did. Thank you very much. Oh, brutal. So I've got 3 bone blocks. That's 27 bone meal. Based on how much we have right now, that's probably enough. Should I do the maths? Yes, I should. Am I going to? No, I'm not. So I want to find another village, chat. Nah, this one's probably... There's probably an ancient city down there. So after I go to a trial chamber, it'd be nice to try one of those. So, does it suck that we went on such a long journey? Sort of. Do I want to go back into that Nether again? No. I think I'd rather find a different Nether entrance point. Or I'd rather turn up my simulation distance, I guess. Yeah, haha, teenage humor. Yeah, let's just embrace my inner teenager, right? So I filled up my glass of ice, and then when I finish my drink, I'm just gonna pour the other one into it. It's something people don't recommend, you know, mixing flavors. But I like that you get a little bit of flavor A, a little bit of flavor B, all in the same place. How fast can I get all the music discs would be a great challenge, Ren. Yeah, honestly, I think it is. I think now with the chicken jockey thing, it's especially fun. I think we did it way back in the day, and you could speedrun it quite quickly. Now I think it's quite a slow run. But that's part of the fun. Thank you, 409 members. Susanna Green. Okay, as a teenager, here is my humor. Skibbity. You know, the one thing that drives me mad about, you know, like Gen Alpha humor is that now videos are just, you know, like explaining that like something big has happened. You can't have it explain itself. It has to be. It's like, so someone walks into McDonald's and they're like, I don't have a card, and they're like, and you're like, haha, this is funny. Thank you for like, it's like having a laugh track. Like, just I don't like when content tells you, like, yes, you are meant to find this funny. This is meant to be your moment. I guess statistically people like that, but I am not people. So yeah, this village is meant to be a place for me. What is that over there? It's a chicken. This village is going to be a place for me to trade once I can find enough of these to get rid of. There are only 2 villagers, but they are both farmers, which means that... Oh, there we go. He's unemployed. Perfect. I got you a job, friend. Who did I get a job, if not you? There, it's you. That's what I like to see. My nepotistic hiring strategy has worked great. So I'll jump on this. There we go. Grow it up. If I get slightly too few, I don't know what I'm gonna do, chat. Why do you sound disappointed with becoming a member, Susanna Green? Thank you, by the way, Susanna Green. I've seen you. I've seen your comments. I've seen I've seen you around for so long. It's cool to see you finally joining the member club. Now you get access to all that cool exclusive member stuff, and you help out the channel, which presumably you like. If you've made it around this long, I assume you do. But you know, who am I to judge what you... you might hate things, and that's why you watch them. I forgot we need redstone, chat. Someone needs... Oh, also, we got the wrong... Jesus, I've done this so wrong. See what I mean? Like, I'm at this point, and I'm like, no, I forgot the one. They changed the villages, and my brain is just not used to it. And I'm like, I'm 43 minutes in now, chat. So I've just got 11 emeralds, and it's like, so what do I do about this? Do I buy a compass from you? Is that an option? I can sell him a compass. Chat, I bullsed this up so bad. I bullsed it. I bullsed it. I really, really bullsed it. So I need to get way more bone meal and way more sand. That's just it. There's nothing else I can do. Yep. And I need redstone as well. So I guess we're going back to the Nether once more. And we're just gonna do it. This is the sign I need to go to the retirement home. So I just come on. Every time Toycat forgets about redstone. I did a double forgetfulness, Akash. I did a double forgetfulness. Okay, so now we have to go back in. We're gonna turn up the simulation distance. It's in advance for some reason. It's gonna make the Nether a more bearable place. And we're gonna go deeper into the Nether. And I don't know, that's gonna solve problems for us. I don't ask me. It's such a long journey between here and where we just were. I don't even... Yeah, let's give up on this village, chat. This village is not for me. I need to go get redstone, and I need to go get the rest of the things that I need. And I'll bring in this red bed with me as I do that. I need bones, so I will go this way, and then I'll get in a boat, and I'll just find another village. I think that that is genuinely my best idea. Which means that even though I had a very good strategy worked out, Do you want to add some chaos to it, chat? No, let's not. Let's focus on the easy part, the strategy before the hard part. Maybe you need to start writing notes to yourself. The worst bit is when I do write notes to myself, though. I'll write myself notes, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm not even using the notes. I think the act of writing a note helps me way more than the act of reading a note. But that is still proof that I need to write notes, but I just don't do it. It's terrible. Set spawn. Yes, I will set my spawn. I've already got a spawn set in that village. But I think once we get to this place, it'd be a good place to set a spawn. And then, oh, chat. Oh no, I thought it was a baby zombie riding a zombie. It was just a zombie behind another zombie. So yeah, we're gonna get in a boat and we're gonna go that way looking for a village or an ocean monument. I could probably do an ocean monument at this point. But yeah, the Nether should be a chill time. I didn't turn up my render distance, so we should be able to just go back in there and get it. Oh, Toy Cat got infected by Copper Golem dementia. Do Copper Golems have dementia? That's sad if so. What am I missing to make a bundle? I'll use this chest for now. You know, let's just make my base right here. It's a really good place because there's ocean protecting me. So, I guess it's a place for a bed. And then this is a place for some semi-junk, you know? It's not quite junk, not quite valuable. In here it goes until it's one of those two. Hey, thank you, Cookin, for becoming the 410th channel member. Thank you for making my birthday slightly better. I'm drinking this drink, and every time the ice is melting at the same rate I'm drinking, chat. I can't. I'm just gonna have to chug this till there's nothing left. Okay, let's go. So this is, I've got 10 potatoes, by the way. I think those should also go in here. I think there's a lot of things that I probably don't need at all that should go in there, but I'm gonna go to the Nether. I'm gonna pick up some bone meal. Then I'm gonna find some sand on my journey to where I'm going next. Should be easy. Okay. When do you think we'll get snapshots again? August. That's my guess. It'll probably be the very last week of July. If I'm actually, you know, trying to like get inside the mind of Mojang. But yeah, not for a while. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. This is a bad Nether spawn. I think this might be in the very bottom of Nether spawns I've ever had. Like, it's so much Soul Sand Valley. Oh wait, that's a happy ghast or a dried ghast over there. Chat, you know, should we get a dried ghast? I feel like we'll be hanging around where we're hanging around for a while, and it might be kind of cool just to fly over the world with one, right? Yeah, let's try it. Let's try. I don't know where we're expecting to find one, but I do know if I die, I go right next to my portal. So now is the time where it makes most sense to explore. So, yeah, I have to bridge a real long way to get to the only happy ghast I can see, unless that one there maybe has one. I'm gonna pick up the hay bales right now, and ouch, oh, there's so many of them. So we're gonna run away, wait for them to despawn, and then like run over them. This is my move. Let's see if it works. So yeah, I'm looking for a dried ghast right now, chat, because Soul Sand Valley suck, but they have one redeeming feature, right? And so what if that redeeming feature, I'm just gonna leave that there. What if that redeeming feature was in this Soul Sand Valley? I don't know that it will be, but I do know that it might be. Is there one in here? It looks like there is not. There's one over there, which isn't that tricky to get to, I would say, under normal circumstances. I think I can do it, chat. I think I can do it. Like, when have I ever been wrong about a dangerous maneuver in the Nether? Like, literally when? Okay. Ooh. So I am going to have to shoot that guy with a bow and arrow if I'm going to stand a chance at making it, of course. But yeah, I think I want a dried ghast this bad, chat. Okay, yeah, I think I want a dried ghast this bad. That guy is just perpetually... Oof. I guess I have to shoot you. Oh, no, no, okay, I'm only going to have so many arrows. How many do I have left? I've got 3 arrows left. And there's a skeleton there. So you need to get close enough to that skeleton. Okay, any grass? No? Okay, we're good, we're good. Let's go. Okay. This is silly. I love taking needless risks in the Nether. I think this is some, you know, this is like my real life chat. You know, if I'm 34, am I allowed to risk everything for a dried ghast in the Nether? You know, or is that a young man's game, chat? I don't know. I won't know until it's too late. Oh no! I am amazed every time at how brutal magma slimes can be. Magma cubes. They should be magma slimes. I can call them magma slimes. Minecraft can't dictate my vocabulary. Okay, those are... I should put on some armor. I have the ability to. Yeah, let's make some armor. Make some armor. Put it on. Solve some problems. Real fun. Just some boots. Just some boots. Just some boots. Okay. Should have... Okay, he can see me. He's still angry with me. But I think he probably has just changed his mind, I would hope. Crouch. Gonna go for it now, chat. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, this was the one that had the dried ghast. There it is! This is the journey I went on. I'm sure you're still fooled for sunk cost fallacy as an old man. I hope I never stop falling for sunk cost fallacy. We did it! Yeah, look at that, chat. I'm feeling good about myself here. So why is this guy still angry at me? I'm gonna get him attacked by some skeletons. That'll solve my problems. A little bit of friendly fire always goes a long way. And now we just need to get out the same way we came, which thankfully is always very easy in the Nether. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of exploration, because if I find a Nether fortress now, it'd be great to get the hardest part of the journey out of the way early, because that would prove the best point about this new recipe, right? Whereas if I do all of the old recipe and then I still struggle with the old bit, then, you know. So therefore, if I can see a fortress, I'll go for a fortress. I'm not expecting to. Okay, easy peasy. We're just gonna look around and see if we find a fortress. They tend to congregate together at certain coordinates. And we're kind of near one of those coordinates right now. I'm just gonna tease you right now. Oh, not very well. Ah, not very well. Oh. Yeah, I would say ghasts, like, having to just sit here and, like, play tennis with them is one of my least favorite parts of the Bedrock Never experience, TM. But I'm doing just fine. I found some Enderman, which is good. I think getting an Ender Pearl now would be really good news for me. So I think I should take the Ender Pearl now. Okay, so let's make another crafting table. Get a little crafty. Hey, Pogo!
Your oldest sister and I love watching your videos together on FaceTime. Seeing you smile and hearing you laugh makes me happy FRFR. Hope your birthday goes desert well.
Thank you. I hope it goes desert well too. I hope it goes extremely desert well. Thank you very much for the tip, Palgal. I'm loving the love that I am seeing today. You know, part of me cynically as a streamer is like, aha, I am streaming on my birthday, and the people are being nice to me. But it's like, yeah, that's like, you know, like, you know, like, usually in the streaming world, you're like, oh yeah, like, why are you giving money to people just because you like them? And it's like, well, I mean, actually, that is quite a common behavior, especially if you clarify your love language. But like, when it comes to like birthdays, it's like, yeah, money is the best birthday gift. It has been proven. You know, it's a fact, right? By the way, my new birthday drink, courtesy of you know, I want to thank one more time, you know, Brandy Lewis. You know, or Stacey Taylor. My bad, actually. But Stacey Taylor. I've got a drink that I shall not show the camera for sponsor reasons. Have you ever say, here's my guy. I need to kill you. I need to kill you too, actually. I'm just going to get a few Endermen killed now. I think having the Ender Pearls early would be good. They also allow me to show the recipe, right? So, worst case. Oh, I'm going to get knocked to death. So that's my first pearl, right? Nope, no pearl. Oh, Pogo! You know, this must be your favorite biome. Didn't even realize till just now you had a Minecraft meaning to your name. Look at me, one Ender Pearl richer. Yeah, on the way home that might be like a godsend, having an Ender Pearl. See, I'm gonna kill just a few Endermen. I find having a few Endermen here or there does tend to be quite useful. Yeah, just a few pearls. Okay. Okay. Hello. I'm going to die. I have really ballsed this up, chat. I've really ballsed this up. I've ballsed this up so bad. I've ballsed this up so bad. Okay, I'm gonna sit here where I'm safe. Oh no. Okay, I think I've unballsed it temporarily. Hey, Pearl 2. First look at tax. Happy Toy Cat. Happy birthday, Toy Cat, says Lizard Wizard. Thank you very much. Oh wow. Yeah, this is an interesting beverage. It's one of those strange beverages I saw in a store, and I was like, I do not understand how this could possibly be that good. But, you know, I chose to use price theory, which is, well, they're either charging this much because they think they can get away with it, or they're charging this much because it really is that good. You know, it's that premium of a product. And so for my first sip, like, ooh, it's got some flavor I wasn't expecting. Let's have it with some ice now, as I think it is best enjoyed in its home country. Oh, that is a weird beverage. That is a very strange beverage. Thank you very much, Internet, for encouraging me to drink it. Oh yeah, I don't know what I think about this. Also, using dirt for one of these is a bad idea because Endermen just consume that dirt, it seems. See, I think 3 pearls is a great place to start. But yeah, now we'll carry on through here. I think we'd be better off going this way and that way though. Again, once you pass 400, your odds of finding a structure. I think once you pass like 256, your odds of getting a structure have gone down quite a bit. 400 is where it's a near all-time low. This is the way Bedrock does calculations for structure spawning. So we head this way and that way. We might find something over there. Let's go see what we find. Let's see what we see. I've got 3 ender pearls now, which means I have a good like emergency, you know, get out of jail free card item. And also I should be using my golden carrots if I'm in the tricky situation anyway. So yeah, my progress so far is 0 ingredients, chat. Can you describe the taste? That's a good idea. Okay, so it's meant to have it's meant to be mint, lime, and I think, you know, sugar distilled into something else. It's really, really like, it's minty, but it's someone who doesn't understand that mint is a plant. So it's like toothpastey a little bit. It's like really sweet toothpaste. Yeah, it's really, really sweet toothpaste. And I think that's a really bizarre decision for a drink. Did someone spend years developing a mojito that tasted like toothpaste? Yeah, I'm getting vibes that they might have, chat. So yeah, there's another Soul Sand Valley right here. These are a pain to get through. But if we can just cross this one, as I'm not going to. I think this is gonna be the end for my positive nether exploration, which tells me if I am gonna go back to the nether, I want to do it in the negative direction. So let's keep that in mind. I want to go negative X and negative Z, or at least one of the two. Negative X or negative Z would be fine with me. But yeah, the nether over here is fruiting nothing, and on Bedrock, finding fortresses is the biggest thing. Yeah, it's like it's like actively harmful. This is by Nurland. It's meant to be well balanced, sweet and tangy. Oh, it's neither well balanced nor sweet nor tangy. Some people legit eat toothpaste, so there is that. You know, I think people will eat anything that tastes bad if it has the vibe that it's good for you. If you ever work at a food company and or a drinks, you know, food and beverage company, and you develop a drink and you're like, oh no, it's terrible, whoopsie, just be like, it's healthy, it's good for you, it has some property that is good, that is desirable, and you have to go through the pain to get it. Like, I think I mentioned this before, how like humans are kind of wired for the idea of gambling, that really good returns need risk. I think we're also a little bit wired for the idea that most good things require a little bit of suffering. So drop that for the ghast tier. And wait, is one ghast tier enough to make a happy ghast, or is it 8 ghast tears around a soul set? I think it's that one, actually. Okay, what's the way home, chat? I'm so lost. I've traveled a while in this Nether, and I found not very much. Which I'm kind of proving the non-success of the current recipe, right? If I want to go to the end, I've gone to every single Nether biome now. Blue Forest, Red Forest, Nether Wastes, Salt Sand Valley. I've gone to every Nether biome. But despite that, I can't go to the end because I didn't find that one structure from 2011. If you think about it, doesn't make a lot of sense. Speaking of people eating toothpaste, do kids count as people? Oh, unequivocally no. Kids are half people, right? They don't even get full voting rights. They don't get 3/5 of a person's voting rights. They get 0 people's voting rights. If that doesn't tell you all you need to know, I don't know what will. Okay, so I need to cross this, but it's a little bit scary to do that. I'm gonna have to drop something on the ground to make some room. I guess I'll drop the stick. I'll drop the stone axe. No, I'll drop the stick. So I can pick up the arrow. I've got it in my head that this boat will be useful. I'm not sure how. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, it's spicy, but I'm doing pretty well, actually. And there is my portal. So yeah, we want to go -X or -Z, chat. I really don't care which, but I can't go positive anymore. It's not a working system. That's one of... I thought you turned 30 already last year, says KMB. You know, I like your thinking. Maybe my birthday was wrong. Maybe I'm actually 29 this year and I've miscounted. Please, no one do the math. Yeah, this drink is terrible. This drink is strange. I'm glad that it was paid for by Stacey Taylor and not me. That's how I emotionally sell it to myself, so that it's a good thing, not a bad thing. So this is the -X direction. Therefore, it's fine to go in. Therefore, we'll go in it. I need a crafting table. I need to just dump some stuff again. Dump. It's a shame to dump so many tears discs, chat, but I think it only makes sense to do so. Okay, that's a lot of bone meal. That didn't actually do any inventory reduction. Now let's make ourselves... Oh, I've got a boat already. I'm just inventory blind. Let's go. Yeah, I love strange. Time is relative. My uncle, actually. Don't let your uncle tell you that time is relative. You know, when your uncle's talking about things being relative in ages, you gotta really watch out. That's the advice I learned from the internet. I'm pretty lucky that I have a good uncle. Everyone hates their uncle, right? And understandably so. It's just a guy who decided to sleep with your mother's sister. Like that sounds like a negative thing to me. If I've ever heard, an example of it, but yeah, it's a pleasant surprise. It's a pleasant surprise if they aren't actively doing something terrible or dodgy. Because men as a species, men as a subcategory of humans, we contain the. I feel like men vary a lot more about what we do on basically everything, and therefore we have some dodgy guys. Congratulations, everyone. Buzzball, says Rebecca White. Oh, I love when Buzzballs first came out. I love that they become like a plain drink. Oh, I need a new drink, chat. I need a new drink. Okay, here's my idea. I'm gonna just hold forward towards this jungle, and I'm gonna get a new drink while I do it. It's a fun game, chat. Let's see what we find. You should always be suspicious of someone who leaves too much, chat. This is a life lesson. You know, this is a life lesson from your dodgy uncle. If someone leaves too much, they're probably doing some questionable activities over there. I don't even know what it always is going to be. You just know it's going to be questionable. Like, best case, it's diarrhea. Worst case, it's a life-ruining problem, you know? I mean, I would argue regular diarrhea is worse. You know, it's a life-ruining problem. I got myself some pink lemonade 7-Up, chat. It can't be as bad as my toothpaste drink, I assume. So I'm going to chop down a few of these. I'm going to ruin my sword while doing it, but it's worth it. And we're going to go for... Oh, I need to get some sand. Is this where it came from, actually, chat? It looks very similar. Tax fraud? Yeah, if someone's going into the other room and doing tax fraud, you know, it's not going to look good on you that you were complicit in that, is all I'm saying. So now let's just shovel all this. Maybe arson. The out of breath doesn't help its case. Yeah, no, I do think there's a lot of things I'm quite lucky. Oh, I got too much sand. I think I need less because I've already got some glass panes. I need redstone, by the way, chat. I'm always forgetting redstone. Where am I finding redstone? Someone give me a good source of redstone. I guess I go into a big cave. I guess that's the actual solution. It's not a great one, but it will do. Where do I find redstone otherwise? A jungle temple? Yeah, I'll go for a jungle temple. Let's think about it like that. Yeah, let's go to a jungle temple. Okay, over here. Severe dysentery. You know what? Yeah, exactly. Your uncle could be doing any of those things. Which is why you should be suspicious of him. Yeah, I for one am having a... Just dig down. If I was going to just dig down, I should do it while looking for an ancient city. Yeah, I kind of... Every time I start playing Random My Seed Minecraft, I kind of forget that there's just a whole amount of, like, looking around a world that you got to do. But I also don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It's just a reminder of, like, oh yeah, this is a process that mostly yields duds. But, you know, there's something in that too. So chat, where... I'm not finding a village over here. But I am going far enough away on the X that I'll find something. So cat is getting 30 and still avoiding caving and resource gathering like the plague. I mean, what would resource gathering do for me right now, though? It sounds like it would be a good thing. But actually, would it be? You know, would I really benefit from resource gathering right now? Like, no. Oh, lava! Okay, so... I could make a nether portal, but it's got a tiny chance of just taking me back where I was. And I really, really don't want that. I can't stress enough. If I go back to that village, though, it's not the worst thing. So, I think it'd be better than... making a new villager over there would be better than doing whatever this is. So, let's go ahead. Let's make ourselves a portal. Let's do this crazy. So, I've got netherrack. Let's make a portal. So we start with a block on the side over there. It has to be a... Yeah, it doesn't matter what block it is, actually. Just place that block there, that block there. Remove that first block. Now we jump over. Oh no! Why did I just do that, chat? What did I just do and why? Anyway, then we're gonna make a little thing over here. And then we're gonna shovel some sand. Already got all the sand that I need, sadly. But otherwise, this could be real useful. Then we just put our water down. Let it drop a little bit. Oh, this has gone horribly wrong. Then we put our water down like there. Let it do its thing. Then we remove this. And then we put the water down there. And then we make ourselves a nether portal. Easy peasy. Super fast. Super easy. Okay. So, now we have to move it, like, one block over. It's funny, I picked up this wrong, but never ruining my life strategy. And so now I'm sticking with it, because it isn't technically ruining my life. Ah! What just happened there? Again, my life isn't ruined, so I'm not too upset about it. Now we put that back there. And then we'll put this there. And now it doesn't matter that we just destroyed everything. Perfect, chat. Flawless. No notes. Now we just remove that. And we put this out. And let's see if it brings me back to where I was before. I'll be a little distraught if it did. I wouldn't like that, chat. But if it brings me somewhere else, I'm ready to cook up some piglets. Let's go to the nether. So, cat, what about the second nether? Well, there's good Lord of the Rings reference. Not even, oh no, chat, it did it. It did the thing that I was fearful of. Here we are again. Back in the nether, I guess. Yeah, yeah, not what I wanted at all. I could just start traversing that way. But, yeah, the game is giving me very strong signals that it is upset with me. And so, you know, I am upset with it. Eric Gauthier, by the way, good to see you. Do you know there's a famous chef called Eric Gauthier? I feel like you must know. I feel like there's no way you wouldn't know. But I'm going to tell you anyway, just in case you don't. So, I remember when speed building a portal using one bucket came out, people would do it so fast. But it's nice to see my favorite speedrunner does it as quickly as me. Yeah, I think that's an example, actually. If I'm being really... If I'm turning a simple comment into a deeper something. So I want both of these brown walls, by the way. But I can't get the brown wool. How do I ever clear up space for anything? There we go, that's how. So now I've got 2 brown wool and a black wool, which means all I've got to do is dye some stuff, and then I've got enough for a bed. And then I've got like a spare bed should I ever need one. Great. But you are like hundreds of blocks away. Yeah, I think it shouldn't have, right? I think I was well over 1,000 blocks total away. Minecraft's just kind of... I can't believe that a famous chef watches Toy Cat. Me neither. Can you believe it, chat? I know I have wide appeal. You can't speed portal on Bedrock, not with Bedrock's lava placing. Yeah, that is actually a good point, Dasher. You can speed-ish build on Bedrock, but you can't actually speed build. So I'm gonna kill any of these guys. Might get an iron if I'm lucky. Just get them all dead though. Then drop this, and then make 3 red wool. So red wool, red wool, red wool. Now that's 3 red wool, and my sword back. We're good. Nice. Bundle. Do I have bundle ingredients yet? I don't. I need a bundle, chat. I cannot stress enough how much my life needs a bundle. But I also cannot stress enough that I do not have a bundle. So I'll put this lava down here just until it spreads a little bit. Because then the tree will light on fire, and then I'll have like a guiding point between me and my portal. These are the things you've got to think about, chat, if you want to be successful in life. This guy has become a toolsmith, but he could probably be convinced with the right words to become a... Hey, there's 2 Endermen here. I bet he could be convinced to become a... Hey, okay, remove this. So that means there's got to be a farmer around. A farmer who is now... Where's my... I can make another one, it's fine. A farmer who's probably now going to become a cartography man. So, while I'm here, just in case I'm here for long enough, and I'm going to suspect that I am, I'm going to put my dried ghast inside here. Here's my dried ghast, chat. Let's put him down. I should probably put it on the surface so I see him. I'll remove enough of that. There we go. Now I can see that he is there, happily dried ghasting away. Then I'm going to make myself a crafting table and make myself one of these. And I definitely already had one. Whoopsie. There we go. That's 2 cartography tables. Double as many as all the other jobs we have. Remove the grindstone. It will go in the bundle that we're eventually getting. Wait. I just killed a spider, right? Did I just kill a spider? Did I imagine killing a spider? I am getting Minecraft dementia. Terrible. Maps can't stack, but 64 fit in 1. What is your definition of stacking, if not 60? You know, actually, here we go. This is a cat. I killed it for no reason. So, do you see any... Actually, I need to smelt a bunch, so... Before we get stressed about who's doing what where... Ah, that's a spider there, right? Chat, do you see the spider? I didn't see the spider. I was fairly sure I saw a spider. I imagined a spider. I need to get a less active imagination. That's for sure. So for now, let's put down 3 of these. I've got so much. I've got a lava bucket. Let's just cook it in one. If I need more later, I can switch it. But I'll just leave them in a row for now. We need one of the villagers to come over here. I don't know why they would not be coming over here. You monster. Imaginary spiders. The best time to become a member of IBX Toycat was 30 years ago. The second best time is now. Hey, I agree, Jeff. Thank you very much for the lovely... Oh, so, why is this guy unemployed and all the way over here? How could that possibly be the right move for you? Yeah, hallucination stream, poor cat. I swore I saw one, chat, but I am very aware of my own feelings towards the truth. So this guy, I didn't get redstone yet. I'm still missing redstone. This is why. So this is my old bad cartographer, chat. Don't need him. No good. That guy is becoming a cartographer though. He's on his way. And we're going to make sure we get the right set of cartography traits from him. That's the mistake we've been making. Let's not make it again. Oh, he's over here now, chat. There we go. He's got a new job. And I'm ready to service him for it. Oh, I'm actually... Oh, I've got the sugarcane. I've got the... Yeah, I'm ready for this. So jump on this till that goes. Get the sugarcane out. Get the bone meal out. We're going to go absolutely crazy on bone meal today, chat. Actually, wait, we have to check if he's the right type. So he is selling a map at level 2, which is not what we want, right? We want him to specifically sell... No, how do we know if he's the right type, chat? What do we want him to sell? So we have to break and replace it a few times. When I see it, I'll know it, but I don't know it without seeing it. So now... Over here. There's a job. There's a job. Come back to the job. No! Why are you running somewhere else? Villager AI is not very good in Minecraft. Oh god. What is wrong with you? Go back. Go back. I just wanted you to... I've never seen a guy get so offended that his job has been removed. Okay, there we go. He's right. He's going back. He's coming back. You've got to be quick on the replace. He always sells it. He doesn't always sell the trial chamber map, though. There's some signal that he will sell a trial chamber map versus not. Proper socializing fixes most mysterious problems. Oh, that's a bold take, probably. I don't know about socializing. Cartographers always sell trial chamber maps at level 3, but you need the compass. You sure about that? But it's the Woodland Mansion map. Oh, I guess I don't need... have I dimensioned my way into forgetting which way I was wrong? I'm gonna stop calling it dimension. That'll be offensive to someone. So this guy will just do it for me if I can get redstone, which means I just need nighttime, which is something I just messed up. Okay, that's fine though. So I've got the paper. I've got the... Wait, so was there no reason for me to go out and do all of that I just did? I'm, you know, I'll go buy from the other guy some more. Okay, so, chat, is my brain really this cooked? I bet you need a compass. I definitely do need a compass. So, yeah, as far as getting redstone, I think we just go down into a cave. Ideally a nice big one. And then we're going to find some redstone in there. We've got a small chance of getting lucky and also finding something else. I'm not that fussed if we do or we don't. Throwing sugarcane on the ground seems like a bold move. And it kind of is, but I'm still going to do it. How do I only get... Wait, 4 sticks? Why am I getting 1 stick? Oh, that's what's happening. I was like, but I'm crafting so many sticks. I used so much iron sword and all I got was 24 sticks. Okay, so now we're going to go under this mountain somewhere. I don't know where, chat, but down here there's going to be a cave and it's going to have redstone in. Toycat goes into a cave. I repeat, Toycat goes into a cave. But I need it to be a deep, dark potential cave. If I'm going caving, I need to also have a chance of finding the deep, dark. Because that's a thing that we need. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay. In we go. In we go. In we go. Oh, God, it gets so deep, but there is water, chat. Let's go. Hey, we found a deep dark at least. Is it an ancient city too? No. But there's no Skulk Shriekers here, at least. Chat, look what I found! Told you it was essential what we were doing. So I don't know if you find redstone this deep, to be totally honest. But I do know that that was a fun jump. I'm gonna go over there. Yeah, that cave. It's calling to me in all the right ways. I'll use the composters as blocks down here, because I doubt that there are villagers around to misinterpret it as a job. And yeah, there's a chance I've got 3 strikes on the... Oh, wait, this is looking like an ancient city, chat. Oh, no way! No way! Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah. No way was a correct understanding of events. So that's 1 diamond. Oh, I know what I could do with 1 diamond, chat. I know what I could do with 1 diamond. So there's my spider I was looking for earlier. I think I've since gotten rid of the leather that I would need to make into a bundle. I have. But I got the string now, so we're halfway there. Where am I finding leather at this... Oh, that's a shrieker. That's a shrieker. Where am I finding leather at this height, chat? So I'm definitely going over to that mine shaft. We're still looking for redstone. There's redstone. So let's grab it. There we go, chat. We did it. We got compasses sorted. Or compi, maybe, if you are so inclined. So, yeah, I'm thinking we scooch around here. Oh, that's a creeper. Let him blow up. Run down this little crack. Yeah, I think if we've got a deep dark, we've got a decent chance of an ancient city. It'd be silly not to at least explore the full depths of it, and the full depths take us that way. So let's follow the full depths that way, chat. See, I like that this is a part of beating the game, that we have to be down here. Because before it's just a part of what, like getting one of the enchantments to max out your gear. It's like you know, I think that this is a cool little... Hey, diamonds! Do I have diamonds? Glad I didn't throw them away. Hey, it's more than 1 diamond. 2 whole diamonds, chat. Plus I've got that raw iron, so we'll combine that with this. I'll have like a full set in no time. Remember to swallow regularly while caving. I'm not sure what that means. Is it so I don't choke? Okay, is that like old man advice you're giving me? Okay, so let him blow up. I did waste the torch there, which isn't ideal. So because we're going above Y0, we're not finding deep dark right now. But it means if we go up and over, we might end up back inside of it. That's what I'm kind of hoping for right now. That it's not exclusively up over here. But you can't tell until you go. That's 2 zombies. Any more diamonds? Anyone we got any of those? Nope, we got a big pond. So that means we have to go back down that hole, which means there's probably not an ancient city there. So yeah, we found redstone and we found a deep dark. But nah, it's not as great as it could have been. I'll still go into the mine shaft, I guess. So I'll come out with diamonds. I've got 3. I might get more. Oh wait, I've got 4 now. Look at that. Yeah, love my life. I hate trying to say desks. Have you got a New Zealand accent? Is that why? Battery brains. Okay, so depths, my arch nemesis of word. I always stumble on it. Depth. Yeah, there's quite a few words that rely on you saying counterintuitive sounds next to each other in the English language. You just gotta vibe with it. Everyone has a lazy way of saying it, I feel like. Okay, so this is cool. Is there anything over here, maybe? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's more potential down here, chat. There's lots of potential. So I think the best way out of this cave, chat, and I know this is a controversial take, because I just complained about it. I think I'm going to make myself a nether portal to get out of here. The nether portal is going to take me back to that same place. It'll save me that whole journey. I can't, never mind. Don't have the water. It was a good idea, though. I could probably get water. Yeah, there's water just over there. Is this enough lava to make a thing out of? It's 6, 8. It has to be deeper than 1 block. So remove that. Yep, it is. So we've got enough lava to just make a portal down here, and that's how we'll get out. Because otherwise it'll be a whole painful thing that we're just not going to do, right? So let's put this water up against a wall. Let's dig a hole over here. And over here. And then just put the water up there. Don't keep spilling. Okay, it didn't. Perfect. So then we'll remove the walls slowly, bit by bit, to put this in. What if for the winter drop they do the isolager? You know, the problem with the hostile mobs, the problem with any hostile mob, is the Phantom has proven that the community voting on a hostile mob means that your votes literally get to kill other people. Anyone who voted for the Phantom has killed me multiple times. And in the same way, if we'd have gotten the Great Hunger, that would have also killed people, in different ways, presumably. But, there's something about that makes it a bit more of a tricky, do, I guess. Okay, so we're going to put blocks there, as well as, probably around here. And then blocks here, too. Just to make sure that stays in. Okay, let's go. More lava. More good. More lava. More good. I've got 2 more of these to go. 1 down here, and then that might cause a spill. Oh, Bedrock lava placing is so broken. Okay, so did I do that correctly, chat? It looks like the answer must be no. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. It looks wrong. It looks like I've done something wrong. But this should take me back to the same nether, and if it doesn't, it's proof that Minecraft does not understand its own rules. Which is often the case in Bedrock, I guess. Oh, the only mob I managed to vote for was the armadillo. Hey, we're back! This is fine, though. We'll just go back in and back out. It was lovely being there. So that was actually that was a clever move. If you really think about it. Because now we don't have to deal with the whole getting out of the cave situation. Hot take, I vote for the Phantom, and I still think it's cool, says Ethan Ferguson. Oh, look at that over here. We've got a... hot take. I voted for... I don't know, what's the... I'm in the mid-1930s, and you know what? Say what you will about our leader, but he is getting results. That's what you sound like right now. That's what you sound like. Technically, there are only around 2,000 votes for the Phantom. Oh, yeah, it is amazingly... I think the Phantom mob vote is, the death of the old Mojang that just kind of did things in a fun way. And the birth of a new Mojang that are obsessed of, image. If they'd have done, 2,000 people... it's nuts how few people voted for the Phantom. Because, you could argue the previous mob vote, the first mob vote was Jeb asking, alpacas or llamas, I'll listen to the results. But that's kind of a dev being funny. This was Minecraft as a company saying, this is a binding decision. Whichever Twitter poll option gets more votes is how it's going to be. Portal linking's kind of goofy. Yeah, portal linking makes no sense. The fact that I've got 3 portals that far apart, and they all take me to this same place, is a sign that something is wrong. I'm also a fan of Phantoms, so Toycat as a contrarian, wouldn't you be inclined to disagree? Yeah, you got a good point. I love Phantoms. Oh, I should have got the music discs while I was there. You got a good point. I'm on board. So let's make a compass. Where's the compass? I don't see a compass. Oh, I don't have enough iron. So we have to mine a few more because I placed all my furnaces down already. And I'm going to do some smelting. Smelting. Put that over here. I don't know how I have such a cluttered inventory. I just need to kill a cow, chat. A single cow will make my whole life go smoother. 6 of this, I guess. And then this guy, everyone is short. He will sell me a trial chamber map, chat. That's an Ocean Explorer map. Why did I trust you, chat? No! I always talk about not trusting chat. I talk about it so much. So much. And I just blindly did it, chat. I just blindly did it. No! I spend so much of my life talking about how chat is wrong. And I just was like, yeah, but not on this one. On this matter, chat and because I am wrong, chat must be right. But the truth is, internet, 2 wrongs does not make a right. Oh god. Okay, so we'll go to the other guy, which thankfully I have ready. hanging around in the wings. Prepared for this situation exactly, apparently. Why is he blaming us? Isn't he meant to be the expert? I have Minecraft memory problems. By the way, happy birthday, Toycat Hacks. So as a reminder, it's not my birthday for another couple of hours, but, you know, I am prepared for the birthday. So, okay, now we make a bunch of paper. Just too much paper. There's some, like, pumping music outside my window. Someone's having a birthday right now. So does this look right? I don't know. I don't know enough to know if it's correct. So that's a desert village map. There we go, 2 maps. That is definitely correct. Oh, where's the... Oh, I haven't crafted it. Okay, it's fine, though. Okay, chat. There we go. Trial Explorer map. We can also find an ocean monument if we need one. I've got the emeralds. I've got the iron for it, too, actually. I've got everything I need for it. Let's go to a trial chamber right now. How long did that take? Not long enough, I tell you. So I think we go positive X to go south. So I think this is the correct way. Sadly, Minecraft has not added the directionality back to Bedrock because they believe that we are just too picky for asking. Play Tears. Okay, you know what, Dasher? I'm really sorry that I can't be a good enough robot for you and cry on command. But, okay, that's my best. It's the best joke I have in relation to that. So, yeah, it's not my birthday for another couple of hours. And so I'm actually staving off being 30. But I got this, chat. So it's, they don't sell big zeros at the balloon store, but they do sell big threes. But what's sad is they're not available for people age 0 to 3. You can't see that correctly. You know, just trust me, it says not age 0 to 3, not okay. Oh, there's a whole village over there. And so I think that's kind of sad, and it basically is a confirmation that this is for people aged 13, 23, or 30. Or I guess 33, or 43, or 53. 63 is probably a bit too old for a gold balloon. But anyway, I've got myself a lovely balloon that is made for me, chat. And so do you know what we're going to do? We're going to blow it up. It's going to be fun. The jukebox recipe is like D&D spells, since the ingredients are jokes/puns. The jukebox recipe is like a D&D spell. I'm not sure I agree with that one. Am I going the wrong way, by the way? OMG, you're 3 years old. Happy birthday, big... What? Why am I moving off the map? Have I made a horrible mistake? Am I getting X and Z wrong? I am. That's what it is, chat. I'm getting X and Z wrong. It's easy. You do need the ocean monument for the recipe. Yeah, I'm hoping that I find an ocean monument by chance. I feel like you never actually need a map for them. You need a map for your 8th ocean monument, maybe. Okay, there we go. We're going the right way now. Look at us. Killing it, chat. Killing it. OMG, you're 3 years old. Happy birthday, big guy, says a man chooses. Happy birthday, big guy indeed. Yeah, who's your big guy? It's this guy. So I'm going to make a really bold decision on the way there, chat. Because the Nether is, even while we're going for mostly overworld structures, the Nether is going to decide our entire life here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine a lot of the obsidian that's in that. And I'm going to bring it with me to the trial chamber. I am in the right place, thankfully, you can see. The map is starting to chop down. So I'll just throw away this iron pickaxe or put it in a chest or something. You know, I've learned, you know, throwing away is bad and wasteful. Use the gas to traverse. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. I'm gonna leave him where he is. He's happy. So this is so close to being a good portal. We remove that block, and that block. And then we get enough to actually build a portal. Yeah, so I'm just gonna build a portal though. I mean, I'm just gonna build a... Yeah, I'm just gonna take all the blocks with me. It takes a bit of pain, sure, but not that much. Like, what is this, like 8 seconds a block? And in the meantime, I can unwrap my free, because I am turning... It got that ribbon being the best 3-year-old ever. It's true, chat. It's true. It's funny, you can't actually read the ribbon, so it looks like I'm just a reform voter right now. But, you know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is me coming out under the guise of being 3 years old. Okay, so here is my free. Let's blow it up, chat. Things that I will not be saying on my actual birthday in the airport. So, there's a valve in here. I do not... You know, I'm already lost. There's like a candle in there. Okay, there's a little straw, and I'm gonna put this in the valve, one assumes. I've never blown one of these up. See, there's some life skills, you just need to be around people who do things, and then you know how to do things. If you've never been around a person doing this, then you just don't know, you know? Yeah, I don't know how to lift up a valve. Ah, chat. There's not even instructions. It's just like, yeah, do the thing that everyone knows how to do. Okay. No, I need to lift up this valve before I can blow into it. But what a valve is in this context is not amazingly clear. Okay, you know, I'm free from the tyranny that this number suggests. That's basically now a landline. Oh yeah, like rotary phones, to me, at that, I would say like, yeah, there's a lot of like, I think having a phone call is like a skill they should teach in a school maybe. I had the wildest situation today, chat. I had my first boomer moment. This is the real sign. So I hate phone calls like any sane person. But you know that's like a generational thing. Anyone slightly older than me is like, I want to talk to a person. You know, I don't want to talk to a robot. I want to talk to a real human being. I don't have that at all. I specifically don't want to talk to a human being. I want to talk to my human beings through some robots, so that the human being can just do the thing that they are meant to do. The only time I do need to talk to a human being is I hate when websites break and they're like, oh, something went wrong. Just chat to one of our support members. And then you call up and it's like, oh, please use our website. We don't like when people talk to our people. And it's like, I'm here because you forced me to be, not because either of us want to. But so I had a website today for something really urgent. Like it's happening soon. It's a birthday plan. And the website was like, oh yeah, here is our phone number, call us for sales information. And so I called them, and the guy was speaking, you know, it was a British number, but it wasn't a British language. It was like, you know, I think it was German. The guy was speaking German at me quite heavily, and then like he switched to like kind of rough English, and then he was just like, do you have an email that you can like use instead? And I was like, what? And I was like, could you email me instead? And I was like, but you can't do this over the phone? And he was like, nah, I'll obviously have to decide on a price. And I was like, oh, okay then, that's nice. And so I emailed him, and he got back to me like 10 minutes later, and I was like, oh, yes. Whereas quite a few services I've used recently, you sign up for the website, you put in your phone number, and they confirm your account by calling you, because, you know, that's the serial killer way of doing it. Boomers and serial killers. You can blow up regular air if you want to with the straw. But I can't get my straw in there. I don't understand. People older than 35 are always trying to call for mostly textable things. Yeah, exactly. And to them, that is them doing you a service. Or at the very least, doing themselves a service. Whereas, you know, they're doing you a huge disservice. As in, you don't want disservice anymore. They changed the ads for streams? That's wild. How did they change the ads? Still a moldy. Still a little moldy, I guess I should say. Hey, where are we now? How did we get here? I'm going to get some hay bales out. I think it'll be more useful than what I'm doing right now. I only have 9 obsidian, by the way. What an inconvenient amount. I'm not making any portals of that. I did my maths. Why are there so many gaps? It's a little bit disconcerting. Feels like I might be one day on a big gap, you know? So yeah, chat, this is how I recommend digging down. It's the safest method. Nothing ever goes wrong with it. Life goes pretty chill. Lever for a bundle. Oh yeah, lever for a bundle. Hey! Oh. Well, I almost reacted quick enough. If there was a big cave, I would have reacted quick enough. I'm just going to take a quick peek around this, just in case. This is a deep dock that leads into an ancient city. Chat, you know, this is like networking. You know, you can't give up on a good opportunity to take a peek. If you happen to be in a cave anyway. There aren't that many deep caves in the world that are below high terrain. And so when you see one, you gotta give it a look. This is not a good cave, so I'll be giving it the opposite of a look. Watch a tutorial on balloons. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Let's what is that? Very Gen Z of me. Yeah, let's enjoy my last day in my 20s by looking up how to blow balloons. I think I will, actually. So let's just dig down till we're in the trial chamber. If I'm going to be blowing up balloons, I want it to be in a nice atmosphere, you know? Yeah, how old do I have to be for... Ah, no! Okay, this is really bad. That's really, really bad. That's really, 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 really bad. I'm just going to get in here. Put those blocks back. Now I can't be hurt. Okay, so while I heal up, Bedrock healing takes long enough that I have a good thing for this. I'm going to use my phone, and I'm going to search up balloon tutorial. Okay, balloon tutorial. How to blow up party balloon. I need this in short form too. We're in a hurry. All balloons have got a valve. Take the hand pump underneath and into the valve. Okay, there we go. It's a dual action hand pump. I don't know if that's what I've got here. Okay, chat. So here's my valve. I want to get it underneath. I'm trying to get my valve into the balloon. Hey, I think I did it. I think I did it. Which means... Oh no, this is not working. This is... That's not a noise a pump is making in the video. Why is it making it in real life? Maybe I put the pump in... Oh... Yeah, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so let's put this in better, maybe. Okay, I'll watch the video again. This isn't the hard bit. I don't care about the change in temperature. I'm trying to get the nozzle in.
Foil standard 18-inch balloons will always have creases, so we just make sure there's a little bit of give, a little bit of softness to the balloons. But
no, it switched to another short, and now it's giving me Jimmy Carr. And bye. This isn't what I want to... Oh. Okay, I'm watching a voiceless tutorial now, chat. Oh, this will get me copyright struck. No.
all foil balloons have got a valve inside.
All foil balloons have got a valve. Put it underneath and into the valve.
Hand pump inflates each time you pump. So we need to make sure we leave enough wiggle room in case of that change in temperature. At this point, the balloon is fully inflated.
Oh, it's going somewhere now, chat. Hey! I watched the tutorial the second time, and now it's blowing. I remember I've got to leave space because of, Hey! Dubstep balloon inflation. Oh yeah, look at this! Someone said you have to use the straw. You can't tell me how to live my life. Free! Look, chat. I'm this many years old now. As of 2 hours from now. Oh, it doesn't work correctly. It's not a real balloon. So I'll hang this from there. Just put that back there. Very visible, I hope. We're so proud of you. See, chat, if you set your mind to it, you can do anything. That's so much smaller than the big gold ones people pose with. Yeah, right. This balloon is the size of my head. Wrong type of balloon. It makes a nice M, though. There we go, chat. Oh, no, it's not. It's a bit too inflexible. You're W years old? Hey, yeah, I'm W years old, chat. Yeah, it hands out there quite nicely. So let's now break our way out of here. And let's go kill whatever it is we just triggered. So, whoa, amethyst shard. Chat, is this new? Have you always been able to get amethyst shards in these? Am I boomerang in a different way? No! What? Where? Wow! Oh, it's a bogged. Yeah, I need to switch this out for a shield right now. Then I'm going to use this chest as my temporary sorting chest. Don't do it. Okay, so we're going to try and get a ominous thing as quickly as possible. And then once we've got the ominous... Okay, we're going to run back now. Life is hard. We have started a fight that I don't intend to continue. They'll just fight each other. It works. It's a functioning system. It's a functioning system, chat. Yeah, we did it. Okay, ominous bottle, please. Or baked potatoes. They'll do too, I guess. Okay, so we'll let that guy run after me and then go. So there's probably a couple more to come from this. Oh, no. Easy. Hey, we got a key. Okay, so get the key. And, oh, no. Okay. Things are fine, chat. We'll put the key inside of a vault, and then we'll get an ominous bottle, go for an ominous vault. Honestly, we don't even need that, right? We need a single breeze. There's always a breeze in one of these. This room will have a breeze spawner in it. Let's go find that breeze spawner. The trial key is just a little bit of dressing. But let's see what dressing gets us. Oh, emeralds, arrows, honey bottle. I'll drink the honey bottle, I guess. That's nice. But yeah, there's always a breeze spawner in this room. In the middle here, if I'm not mistaken. So, okay, just go. Just give me one. No. Okay, this is too crazy. Okay, it's a little too crazy already. Not loving it. Okay, I hate that I've only got these out for some reason. I need a different block that is more plentiful for me to stack up. Let's go over here. And then where's my breeze? He's all the way over there for some godforsaken reason. Okay, where are you, breeze? You're hiding from me. You can't do that forever. Oh, poisoned. Okay, they're going to attack each other. Oh. Brutal, but working. I think really the ranged guys are the worst ones. I think not a unique thought really, but once they're gone, my problem should be too. Okay, where is this breeze? He's my one need from this place. And everything else can just be about being more powerful for everything else. Like a few diamonds, they'd go a long way. But you can get diamonds from the structure itself. You don't really need to kill anything besides the breeze for this recipe. I would say it's actually quite unbalanced in the goal that it's trying to achieve in that way. But I won't make that point too loudly, because I am, of course, dying while trying to. Okay, so I'll go back and I'll kill the bot. I think the breeze must have fallen down. Okay, attack. There we go. Perfect. So, yeah, there's a... That guy has my gas tears. Oh, okay, there we go. Knew he'd be down here. Okay, so there's only one of those to kill for the regular key, which means now, look how good I'm looking. Inventory mess. Bow, need it. I need everything, chat. I don't want to throw away anything besides the grindstone. 2 breeze rods, that'll do. So now I'll pick up the keys. I'll use them if I need to, if I can. And then I'll just go break pots and then I'll leave. Chat, great news. I've got 2 of the 5 requirements. Oh no, I need a bunch of them because I'm not just making 1 IF ender, I'm making like 6. Okay, that's a very good point I haven't properly considered. So I need to go kill this breeze, and then I need to come back and kill some ominous. Oh no, ones too. Yeah, this is not done business yet. Might seem like it is, but it's not. So I'm hoping there is some more keys for me. Okay, 3 potatoes, better than no potatoes. I'm hoping there's some more... I need an ominous bottle just to get more breezes. I'm gonna need, what, like 7 breeze rods minimum to get out of here. So that's kind of fun. Look at that, chat. I thought it was a bit too easy, and then I realized I was wrong. And now it's actually probably about the right difficulty. Isn't that nice when that happens? Usually people don't say that, but I'm going to stick with it for now. Okay, I'm going to go find... if I find a second diamond, I can make a diamond sword. That'd be good. I think I will find a second diamond around here. I think that that is going to happen. Because there's just so much stuff, right? Hey, an ominous bottle. That is great news. We'll totally take advantage of that. Gas tiers seem great. Aren't that great. Break this. Break this. See what's in here. It's a stone axe, funnily. I think I just dropped one of those. The odds of getting diamonds aren't, like, guaranteed, but I feel like it's good enough that if I just break enough of these, there'll be diamonds coming my way, you know. Iron, emeralds, emeralds, emeralds. Yeah, very glad that I didn't go and immediately get the extra emeralds I needed. Glad that this place has me covered. It's a shame because it gives you emeralds, which would be great for finding a trial chamber map. But yeah, I'll go find an ocean explorer map when I'm done with this. If I've got 28 emeralds, like, why not? The wind charge in the chest, though. Oh, there was a wind charge in the chest my brain ignored. Have you set your spawn? Oh, perfect time to mention that, Dasher. I have now. So there is an ominous vault here, too, if I get a bunch of those keys. It would give me some diamond armor, which would be nice. It's not my current priority. I wouldn't say, though. Trial chambers now have the highest chance of getting diamonds from any structure. I mean, tell that to my dry run of diamonds. Okay, I guess we're killing bolts now. I have a bow. I've got a lot of arrows. Let's do it. I don't think they can shoot me from here, but I can definitely shoot them. So you... Let's go. Oh, he can shoot me. She just chose not to until that moment. You... We're going for it. You know, the biggest weakness of a mob with a bow is someone coming at him with a bow. They just never see it coming. That was a trial key on the floor there, by the way. Wow. So we are out of primary weapon. Which means we're on to diamond pickaxe as weapon. Yeah, I think this is all going to fall apart. Find a room, beds, and set your spot. Hey, an ender pearl. Whoa, that was weird. Do you see what happened there, chat? That was funky. So no emeralds here. Okay, kill you. Ah, I wasn't expecting you to hurt that quickly. Kill you too. Then I'm going to replace my bow because this one can't be that bad. Yes, it can. So I'll put them both in my crafting table. Get something a little bit better than either. And we're going to look through all these chests in case they give me breeze rods or breeze balls. I feel like breeze balls are quite common. But yeah, that's... The lack of diamonds being a tiny bit sad, of course. But yeah, going here with full inventory means I haven't picked up so much junk that I otherwise would. So I've got to say, full inventory really doing me a favor right now. I love my full inventory, chat. I'll go with it to the grave. I really will. I need these sticks. I need these arrows. And I don't need this vault, but I've got the keys. So why not, I tell you. What's inside? Let's find out. Golden apple? Yes, please. Those? Hey, diamond! Okay. So that was the diamond I was just looking for this entire time. This is a very weird cactus. I can't believe this bug is still occurring. And yeah, I guess... Is there a crafting table in this room, or am I imagining that? I imagined it. Is there a diamond in this room? No. The honey seems nice. The poison seems nice, too. It'd be fun to poison the dragon. Wouldn't it? That'd be a fun little combination of quirks. I'm gonna drop that on the ground. I should have picked up the honey bottles if I had known that was there. But let's craft ourselves a diamond sword, chat. Let's treat ourselves. Use that last inventory space that I just freed up. And now all I need, chat, is just a couple more breeze rods, or like 6 more breeze balls, and then my life will be solved. That's all I need. So I'm guessing it's gonna be a chest down here. If it's a trial chamber, I'll be impressed. But hey, 2 more diamonds. Another diamond sword. Icy Bubba says, Toycat, how do you feel about being the same age my mum was when she had me? Icy Bubba, it makes me feel like your mother waited quite late in life to have you, which means you're probably a bit more emotionally mature than the average human being of your age. Because your mother had kind of learned a bit more about life before, you know, like getting into having a child. And so it makes me feel glad that you're here. And, you know, glad that you're better emotionally adjusted than you otherwise could be. Hopefully that was the answer to your question that you were looking for. Okay, so we're going to bridge across this. And then we're going to go across onto the other side. I bet there's a single door that I missed, but maybe not. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go for the ominous trial and then go for ominous breezes now. It's going to be a bit brutal and I might accidentally start ominous everything else. But I'm willing to potentially do that. Did I unblock the iron? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Let's put this on the ground though. Combine it with my current bow. Am I picking it up? No, I'm not. There we go. Okay. Current bow, other bow, better bow. This is just how bows work on Bedrock. They drop so often. It's all about finding and repairing. If you're I need a pocket full of wet beans. You know, you say wet beans. You clarify wet beans as if anyone would have thought you meant dry beans. When would you ever want a pocket full of dry beans? You know, why did you clarify? Isn't that... You know, maybe the issue is you, is what I'm saying. If you've never considered it before, you should do it now. Okay, so I'm going to drink this, and I'm going to drink it, like, here, so that the only thing that can see me is this. And then I'm just going to let them come at me. And then come attack me. Okay, so attack them both. I don't want other trial chambers to see me. Okay, so this should be some more rods. Yes, it is. Which means the second one has spawned here, by the way. Let's go for it. Okay, that's zombies with diamond swords or iron swords spawning. Okay, that's some breeze rods, I think. Oh, he dropped his sword. He's not meant to do that. I love that they still do. I feel like that is a very old bug. Love that it exists. So that is now 5 breeze rods. I need at least a 6th, I would say. So if we can't get one from here, I think I just picked up a knockback sword. That's kind of cool. I think the guy just fell down, so let's get him. Where is he? Chat, you see him? I don't. I saw a zombie, though. A diamond sword zombie, interestingly. Oh, he dropped his diamond sword. Wow. Everything's broken today, chat. So I'll pick this up, combine it with my one, and I'll have a full diamond sword. No! Why does crafting not work correctly when you don't have the inventory spaces? Don't just throw it on the ground! Ah! Stupid Minecraft! Stupid Minecraft. I was just being effective with my crafting slots. To be fair, Toy Cat, I'm 24 now, and I've still yet to find anyone to marry, so I might be in my 30s before I have a kid. So, I think the average age people have a kids is moving up, which interestingly is then having the knock-on effect of actually just causing people to not have kids. Like, waiting so late to have kids is effectively deciding not to have children. And there's a lot of interesting discussion about why that is, or how, you know, what's causing that. And what I think is interesting is, like, everyone thinks they know what the answer is. But actually, let me craft this before you do that, please. Thank you. That was nice. Glad he listened. So I'll drop this on the ground and pick that up. Oh, it's a diamond sword guy. We do not want this. Where did the slime come from? Right, everyone's got that slime charm on them, don't they? Okay, I need to kill you. I need to kill you. You can't escape it this time. I did pretty well. That was my first death, and as long as I've been playing, for the way that I've been playing, I think we all owe my playstyle an apology. So string, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna food in there too. Slime ball in there. Just really put it all in so we can get everything we want back. And then we have to organize our inventory, which, you know, I'm never gonna do. But I do have to, technically. So let's stack. Oh, no. Okay. Game is telling me do not pick up your ominous keys. And I'm going to listen to it. I've got 8 breeze rods, which means we just have to stack out. And life is good for us. We just have to stack out, and life is good, chat. That's all I've got to do. So that's all I intend to do. I've got the slime curse on me. I'm just going to keep calling Minecraft things the wrong name. It's a great system. I just got to get myself out there. So right now I've got 2 of the ingredients that I need. I've got 2 of the ingredients. No, our bundle dreams are gone. See, the problem with the bundle is it will de-organize my inventory. And I've worked so hard to organize it perfectly so that every slot has its purpose. So, you know what? I'm going back into the denial phase of inventory management. I don't have a problem. You have a problem, man. So this isn't going to get me to the surface, but it might get me close. Endermen aren't supposed to spawn trials chambers. That structure's so buggy. Oh, that structure is very, very buggy. Don't get me wrong. You know what, chat? So thank you for joining me on this stream. I have just under 2 hours until I forever stop being a 20-something-year-old. I could become, like, late... I made a joke to one of my family members, like, oh yeah, just really late 20s. They're like, really? Am I wrong about your age? And I was like, no, it's just incredibly late 20s. They're like, no, wow, I didn't realize I was so wrong about this. And I was like, okay, your confusion becomes almost mocking at some point. First child at 30, but with 5 years of trying. Now I have 2 monsters at 33. Yeah, I think I think that weirdly, the optimal setup for humans as a whole, not for individual humans, for the whole system, is for people to have their children at, like, you know, how old is Ad and Sony? Like, you know, like, I feel like you gotta, I feel like if you do it super, super, super young, you throw, like, energy into those children, and then you can die at, like, 55, you know, once your children are having their own children's children. Whereas if we live as long as we do right now, it's a... Okay, so there's another spider. If we live as long as we do right now, we're causing all sorts of, like, accidental knock-on effects. The most disastrous of which is we're enjoying our life so much more. Yeah, life enjoyment is the worst thing for, because, you know, like, there's 2 purposes in life. One is to live, one is survive, I guess, one is reproduce. If you spend too long surviving and not reproducing, you know, if life gets so good that surviving gets easy, then why are you going to reproduce? But on the other hand, as someone who likes being alive, I think it's cool. there's my nuanced thoughts. Hope you enjoyed them. So I'm going to go this way a little bit, chat. And I'm going to... I guess I'm not finding an ocean monument this way. But I might find a ruined portal. No, but it'll be in the wrong direction. Yeah, I need it to be like this. Oh yeah, I can't go that way more. Yeah, I can go this way, chat. I'm going to go this way till I find a ruined portal. Then I'll go through the Nether to get back home. And then I'll find an ocean monument thing. It'll be great. Ruby Doo says I'm 33 and we'll have a 13-year-old next Thursday. See, Ruby Doo, then do you think when I'm like mourning my 20s, is that like relatable still? Because, you know, like, I think the fun bit is at some point in the next decade, I'll pick up some responsibility. Even if it's just like a raccoon, I'm going to pick up a responsibility of some form. Chat, I have a spoiler that I think I might be getting a raccoon for my birthday. You know, not to let you guys in on anything too exciting. So the stream continues. Yeah. I was mentioning that it was 10 to be like, hey, we're less than 2 hours to go of my 20s, chat. What should we do with it? I mean, besides playing Minecraft, which I've been doing a great job with for the last 10 years. Isn't it crazy? I entered my 20s probably playing Minecraft, and I'll end my 20s playing Minecraft. That's delightful. But yeah, chat, I do have a special cake, and so my girlfriend made this cake, or my girlfriend bought this cake, because I said like 8 months ago, this is the cake I want for my birthday. Don't listen to what future me says. Get him this cake. And so if this cake is awful, this is the last time 20-year-old Toy Cat will be screwed by past Toy Cat. But order food, yeah. So I have a special cake that I am very excited for you all to see, because I don't know what it is, but I know it's going to be something. It's something past me was very excited about. And you know, past me and future me have a great relationship these days. So I'm hoping that means good things. Okay, I'm gonna go for him, chat. I'm gonna go for him. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You can't get me. Yay, another ender pearl. Makes up for the one I threw on the ground. Also, do I have still slime balls? I should not. So yeah, we're just gonna keep running this way. Away. I knew the banner indicated Toyka had a girlfriend again. Oh, rude. Are you saying I can't be making my own banners, Jeff Shannon? Because it's probably accurate. So yeah, going downhill is a bad idea. I'm gonna get wrecked. Oh, there's loads of Endermans around tonight. Okay, you, over here. Come get me in the water. This is the actual safest way to fight Enderman if you have to do it the fighting way. Oh, don't pick up that Ender Pearl. Because they can't go in the water because they die. So they have to hang around the water. Which is great news if you're me. So, yeah. It takes a bit longer. Should I just jump out and finish him? Nah, let's not. It takes a bit longer, chat. He does go all the way up the hill every time, and then he forgets he's fighting me. And ADH Enderman. There's a joke in there. I couldn't pull it off. I'm sorry. Past Toycat and future Toycat have a great relationship until one of them eats spicy food. I accidentally had spicy food at lunch. It was the worst. Yeah, chat. So I got something very exciting to share. Okay.
You have to sing to
You have to sing, internet. Oh no, no, oh no, Enderman. Okay, I've got this. Oh, it's not an Enderman, it's a zombie. Okay, chat, you have to sing before I can blow these out. And this is a fire hazard if you don't, just as a heads up. Look, I'm turning W30. W30, chat. That sounds like an American tax bill. Oh, this is falling. I'm gonna put that back up. There we go. Okay, so this is what past Toycat thought was a good idea. I think it's sponge cake, but the layers are carrots. That's my best understanding. Okay, chat, keep it going. I've got happy. Okay, yeah, I should pause. I'm gonna pause. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear you boy. Happy birthday to me. Okay, wait, you know what? I have to wait an hour and 43 minutes on a legal level to blow out these candles. But what I should really do, the best way to blow them out, the channel brand way, would be, hello, I'm RBX Toycat. Hello, I'm RBX Toycat, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Hey. Hey, we did it. It's very much dying. Okay, I'm excited for this, chat. I'm very excited for this. This is my first forkful of cake. It's been a very long time since I've had some cake. So it actually says oh, okay, cute. It says on the bottom here. I'm not gonna tilt it too much. I think it says happy birthday, Andrew. I assume it says happy 30th, Andrew, even. How very fun. So I'm gonna have a little slice of cake right now. Should I go for the whole thing, chat, or like top layer first, then bottom layer? If I like top layer, then bottom layer is how I'd usually go. But I'm gonna try and smash up. You know, actually, let's just. Oh no. Really falling apart. Delicious though. Super fruity, which is nice. Super creamy. I don't know what this is. But it's a very, very nice cake. Oh yeah. It's been forever. It's like a. Oh, I think it's cream cheese in the middle, maybe. Very, very weird way to do a cake. I don't know what past me requested. But past me and future me actually agree on this one. So I am going to eat this entire thing now, chat. I hope you're aware this is a mukbang stream now. Look. Happy birthday, Andrew. Great cake. So the 3 is in a strawberry and the strawberry fell down. I should eat the strawberry now, I guess. Oh, it's got green on it. Really good cake. Is this dinner? What do you mean, is this dinner? This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I think you'll find. Yeah, it's just something nice about having a whole cake to yourself. The cake looks so gross with the green screen. Anyway, yeah, let your girlfriend have some cake. I'll let my girlfriend have some cake when it's her 30th birthday. Anyway, we're back. So this still counts towards the time, chat. Yeah, having a 30th birthday is an important part of any Minecraft run. I'll give her the cake. How about that? Sorry, I spent a bit too much time just... I was like, I'll leave the cake here. One more bite. I'm going off to the other room and I'm doing tax fraud chat. I've had to invent this whole birthday story, so I have an excuse to keep going back and forth. I go to the tax fraud room and just, you know, just a little fraud. Just a little. Okay, so we're looking for obsidian. A ruin portal of any description will do. And then I can go to the Nether, and then I can come home. Then I can find an ocean monument. If I find an ocean monument first, that would be nice. I'm not expecting to, with this amount of rain, find anything. Oh, I'm going home right now? Oh, that's not right. I want to go... Chat, I have no idea what I'm doing in my life. See, and that's why it's scary to turn 30. Neither... You gotta bring the cake back when it strikes midnight. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't think I'm going all the way to midnight. I think this run will take me past midnight at my current pace. Obviously, subject to change. But as far as whether we will or not, I don't know. I'm feeling things out as we go. IBX Cat, but what about the fourth Nether? Anyone notice there's 2 identical skeps here? Thoughts on tax evasion? For me, I'd say 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, here's the thing about tax evasion, right? Get this. It's the, usually, you know, like, most money-saving tips out there are like, do you want to save money? How about you buy something you enjoy less? But tax evasion, you get all the same benefits as if you are paying taxes, but with none of the expense. You know, it's like if you need to cut back on caviar, but you don't actually have to stop eating caviar. I don't understand what's not to love. Tax evasion becomes unethical if you're earning above average income, IMO. Oh, I think you've just got to say that it's unethical altogether. I think I am like entirely... I'm very sympathetic to anyone who does it, in the sense of, like, basically every tradesperson is like, oh yeah, pay in cash and then you don't have to pay VAT, basically. I think that it's kind of just, like, baked into the system that, like, X% of people do not pay taxes. Which does make it feel dumb when you know, fork over, you know, as much as you have to fork over. Yeah. But yeah, I think the thing I would focus on before tax evasion or avoidance, no, tax evasion, I guess. But like the thing I would focus on first is tax avoidance, actually. Tax avoidance is legal tax evasion. Tax evasion is already committing a crime, so it's like, it's a solvable problem, chat. Okay, this is the lever. Now all I need is that string, and what can we make? It's bundle time! Wait. Yeah, it's bundle time! Okay, so this goes in a bundle. And this goes in a bundle, and this goes in a bundle, and this goes in a bundle. Okay, then we'll make some bone meal into the second bundle here. Because I can make one, you better believe it. So bone meal plus bundle equals white bundle. And now it can store my bones in, plus my iron. It's the white stuff goes in the white bundle, brown stuff goes in the brown bundle. Look how many inventory slots I've freed up now, chat. Oh, life is good. Oh yeah, there's a skep and there's a skep plus. Who's the real skep? Is it the skep with the tick, or is it the skep without the tick? I can see the wrinkles already. Yeah, if you go back and watch videos of me doing like IRL stuff, you know, I was thinking, oh, isn't it so bad that I lost? So chat, let's review my 20s. While we run through this jungle, let's review my 20s. You know, but they're coming to an end. Let's evaluate. Let's see what we would do better next time. You know, let's work out. And anyone out here, like, what? So my 20s started in 2015. I probably was streaming on my birthday. And 2015 was like the first year where YouTube was going like really well, I think, if I'm getting my timeline correctly. I think I just started doing it full time. And it was going pretty well before I was doing it full time. But after I jumped into it as a full time thing, it was like, oh yeah, this is good. This is fun. This is wonderful. But so, I would say the first 4 years that followed were like years where I would stress a lot, but things were still going very well in terms of like my life in a lot of ways. I would stress, but it would go well. It'd go like this, but the pattern was still upwards. And honestly, I would do a lot of fun things that I didn't even think as like, this is a fun, life-defining thing. It was just like, oh, this is just what I'm gonna do with my time. Like I think I mentioned starting in, I think about 2015, maybe 2014. I just started flying as many spare weekends as I could, just to a random country on the cheapest flight I could find that weekend. So I not even weekends really, because I got to pick my own weekends, like a Thursday to a Saturday weekend or whatever, or a Wednesday. But so I used to start. I started doing that. I had a lot of fun with them. I started being a bit more social in my 20s, I'd say. I've heard this before, chat, but you can't, like, being shy is like a fine thing as a kid. It's even a fine thing as a teenager. But there's some point in your life, somewhere before you turn 30, that like being shy stops being like a personality and starts being like a deficiency, I guess. I would describe myself as being a shy kid for most of my life. I think weirdly YouTube is the thing that allowed me to like, talking to someone who isn't, constantly passing judgment. I think I'm like very sensitive to other people's like feelings and like micro movements or whatever. So I think having a platform where I could just share things and then people could say they liked it or not was like way better for me. It like helped me like develop some stuff. So I think in my 20s I like started to like appreciate that could apply to actual social stuff too. Like, oh yeah, let's hang out and I don't have to worry about like, oh yeah, what's gonna go. It was just like, yeah, let's just hang out, meet some like-minded people. If they want to do this, they can. So I think I did a lot of fun things in my 20s. I think that the pandemic is really the definer of the second half. I think that this is the, this is that like tiny bit of like the war mentality thing of like, it's never gonna go back to how life was before 2020. It's fundamentally impossible because of the passage of time, but also the knowledge of that happening still, it messes up your belief that it can ever not happen again or something. I know what I'm saying here. I'm wording my point terribly. But it's like, oh yeah, it's like a hero's journey thing. Like the last half of my 20s, I would say, have been like rocky. But I think in a way where I'm starting to realize like rocky is the default. This is what I do. Everything is always wild and crazy. And now I'm starting to like handle that better. It is, it's like I still crave a life that does not have this instability baked in, but I appreciate that the life that I like does have it, and that is now where I've like come to rest happily, I would say. Okay, so the more of this we can make with water, the happier we are, I think. So let's just make an entire portal, actually. Let's just do it. Let's make a big stack over here. And so that flows in 3 directions. I just need to make sure those 3 directions are safe. So I'll place dirt here. And then I'll put water in here. And then water in here. And now the water should be able to flow off there. Hey, yeah, okay. I think I've done something smart. We'll find out very shortly, chat, if it is something smart. So I need to make both of these, first of all, too, before I do anything else. Okay, so the 4th nether portal is going to be the... It's going to be the thing that changes everything. Okay, so I got my whole portal done, plus some spare obsidian, should I need it. Good. Okay, so now I light the portal, and I'll grab 1 extra obsidian. Because, you know, you never know when you need an extra obsidian or an extra portal. I shouldn't go to the Nether without food, but I'm feeling good about getting, like, I don't know, something in there. I'm feeling good about it, chat. Should I be feeling good? Different question entirely. God, I love this stream. This is a return to the OG philosophical toy cat. I kind of feel like the opposite. I'm, like, reviewing my life a bit more. I'm, like... I kind of, like, get that I'm kind of giving, like, advice that isn't that useful to most people, actually. But, like, once something happens enough times in a row, you stop feeling like this is the end. And you start to understand this is the feeling. And once you know what the feeling is and what it really usually leads to, I think that that's, like, life progress in its own right. So I'll bring the food with me to the Nether, and then I can always just cook it up if I need to. I think that'd be better than bringing nothing with me to the Nether. Yeah, that's my current plan. I'll cook it up somewhere, because I couldn't cook it on the spot because it's obviously raining. Hey, imaginary potato! Wait, I missed the tip from ADness.
Love your content.
I've got so much cake on my
Welcome to
face.
your 30s.
Hey, imaginary potato. I could still have a heart attack. I'm not guaranteed to make my 30s, right? Let's be clear. One of the things I really get is that I think that is one of the things to really, like, the second half of my 20s has that too. Like, it went straight from, like, pandemic to my mother's dead to all the other things that have come with that. And I recently went through my, I think this is, like, it's something I've avoided doing just on a, like, you know, because, like, you ever heard the trope of, like, oh yeah, I just wanna hear their voice one more time, or, like, something like that. I felt like it's always been, like, healthy for me not to do that. Healthy for me not to want to, at least. If you ever want to do something, do it, I guess. But it's not something you should, like, try and get yourself to do. I know, the word I want to use is by accident, but unintentionally. But I recently just, like, I was scrolling to look for someone to send them a message to ask, like, hey, are you free? More or less, basically, right? So I was trying to get in touch with someone just to send them a message. And I accidentally, like, scrolled past my last message to my mother. It was like such a silly thing. It's like, it's like, it was me saying, like a week before, like, I think it was, like, one of the last people outside to see her. She was quite insular. But it was like me just being like, oh yeah, I went inside and I couldn't find you in the house. Where were you? And she just says upstate X, and it's like a funny thing, like, she meant upstairs, I assume. But yeah, I think going through, I think the world went through this big scary thing together, and then, like, after it was done, I kind of went through something that was, like, eye-opening and a reminder that, like, yeah, you make a lot of plans under the assumption that you'll be there for those plans, but you don't actually get to decide how long, you know, that's not your call in the end. So you know, rather than being like, oh, there's so much I have to do because I've made these plans or whatever, instead it's like, oh, it's cool. You know, past me has made these lovely plans. You know, let's get this done now, because who knows if we can do this later. And I've been treating a lot of things that way, I would say. Where's Harrison? Says Jeff Shannon. It's a good question. He made the thumbnail for this stream. Oh, he's working on tomorrow's video. I made a massive underestimate of how long the big video that I've been working on would take. So, and then I had, like, another video that was, like, a good filler video, and I was like, but that also is taking a while because of some audio issues. I did a collab, by the way. Look at me, changed person, chat. But yeah, so this is, over here is a really good spot for Nether Fortress as we get to negative 250, positive 250. So I think we just go for it. We don't have many blocks, but we shouldn't. No, let's go for it by going through the mountain. I'll be going through the mountain when I go. I'll be going through the mountain when I go. Making friends, not because I like them, because it decreases my risk of heart attacks. Chat, I have a naughty secret to tell you. I learned a fact in a YouTube short recently, and I haven't fact-checked it because I just believed it. I was just like, well, that sounds correct. It matches my life experience. But I saw a short that claimed, like, some teacher did a study of, like, as many teenagers as they could. I think, like, 12-year-olds, like, around different schools, to work out what it was that made children popular, to see if that was, like, useful data. And the thing they found was that again, this is unverified. This was just engineered to get to my home feed. Someone put 8 seconds into editing this video. Maybe used entirely false information. Keep that in mind as I tell you this entirely false information. Potentially entirely false. Could be true. That's the thing. It makes no difference to the YouTube content machine. Okay, I'm going for it, chat. I'm going for it. I'm sorry. You don't deserve to die, but you are going to anyway. Oh, come on, you monster. Okay, so he's gonna come back now. I thought I was being good for him. So, no. Okay, so, yeah, we're going for this bastion now, because it will get me a few more ender pearls. Or it will kill me. But, you know, it's okay. It's a nice time to end the stream. I've got cake now. I'm in a happy place. I'm in a happy place if I beat this bastion or not, but I think I'm gonna beat it. I think I'm gonna beat it. Yeah, who needs facts? I do think in general, a lot of slop...
30 for 30.
Yay!
The sun. I just want to let you know I appreciate your content and keep up the good work.
Thank you. I like comments like that. I appreciate them a lot. I'm glad that you appreciate my work. It is something I spend a lot of time and effort stressing over. I think I mentioned recently, right? One of the big changes I made is I track my time now. And so, like, in terms of just actual time, like, spent, you know, excluding all the ideas and stuff like that, it's like, I actually spend pretty close to a normal job's hours working on YouTube now, which is a huge change from how it used to be. But, like, whenever I'm actually taking a properly predefined break, I'm usually thinking about it. And it's, yeah, I'm glad that it is something you find to be enjoyable. It means a lot to me, and I appreciate the 30 tip for 30. What a wonderful amount and level to do it at. Okay, yeah, we've had so many people tipping today, by the way. It's very kind of you all to decide to be like that. Yeah, I have a lot of, not gonna lie, the last 5 years felt like a single way in a way. Yeah, that's my exact, like, stress. Like, it's just felt like, oh yeah, it's not been like a great 5 years for me. But it has been, I don't know, like, there's been good things that have happened. And I'm starting to realize, like, oh yeah, if you focus on the good, then you don't have to stress about the bad. There's always gonna be bad is now just my new norm. And so if I get like a couple years without a bad thing happening, I'm gonna be like, wow. Oh no, God, chat. Oh God, I shouldn't have punched him. I just had to punch him, chat. I really had to. I really shouldn't have, but I had to. So, if I break that block there, I can now put lava. There we go, that works. Okay, lava on him. He's gonna die. Is he not dead? Man, brutes have too much health. So I need to get away from him so that the other piglins forget that I've attacked them. But that should be my life. Yeah, that's life easier now. Okay, so block there, block there. A lot of angry piglins. Yeah, you're not wrong. I've done this enough times now that I'm learning. Okay, now we go back in. And now I want to... Also, that is a weird bit of lava. Now I'm going to mine those gold blocks. But I'm gonna kill all the fiery guys first. So block there, and then we'll move this block. I guess really we could make like a little hole through here. That might be useful. But this should be good too. This should be useful for something. Hello. Bad news for you. Okay, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Bad news for you. Lava flows down now. Okay, so now we need to kill this guy. So again, it's really easy to kill regular piglins because they just let you burn them. They don't count this as aggressiveness, thankfully. I would count someone pouring lava at me as aggressive. I am very grateful that their definition does not include that. So now we have just that guy up there to worry about. And he doesn't seem to be that worried about me. And I could just shoot him if I needed to anyway. So let's mine these blocks. Make sure we have space for them. And then life is good. So that's only 2. It's not a great amount of gold. There's more to come though. So gold
My
hit.
wife said we shortchanged you earlier, so here you go. Closer to 30 pounds for 30 years.
Jeff Shannon's wife, thank you very much. I love the generosity level of that. It was already not just well above average, but well above what is needed, required, or asked. I love the oh no, okay, no, chap. Okay, I have to get him, he's gonna kill me, Ooh, okay, that's gonna cause some problems. But I live another day. I should have used the bow. I had the bow ready emotionally. I just didn't have it ready physically. So, weirdly, this guy is not angry with me. Thankfully. He's gonna die, though. So I'm gonna run up here. I'm very scared of running into a brute at this short of a distance. I don't see one. In we go. Golden carrots, yes! Top tier food. Don't need this, put it in the bundle. Cooked pork chop, okay, that's a brute. Go. I'm gonna poison him, chat. I'm gonna poison the brute. I've never poisoned a brute before. Oh, no, he's getting closer. No! I wasn't prepared for 2 brutes. I was perfectly prepared for 1 brute. I wasn't prepared at all for 2. With the money you're making, you should turn 30 more often since you got this, man. The economic incentive here is to turn 30 as much as I humanly can. You're totally right. Honestly, so far all I've done is a little bit of ancient city digging, a little bit of child chambering, and a little bit of ocean monumenting. It is a fun way to combine all of Minecraft together, but it would be a little silly to have to do all of this to go to the end. I think it would discourage that. I think my end take from having done that... Okay, so let's... How far away are we? Oh, God, yeah, we're not. Yeah, that's... Wow, it's definitely... I think this is a really cool idea. But weirdly, I only got 2/5 of the way there. I was on my way for 5th number 3. You know, I would have found the fortress eventually, I'm sure. I think the ocean monument bit would have been easy, but looking for an ancient city, I think that didn't sit with me at all. Like, oh, I have to look for a random structure that has no way of guiding you towards it. But then that makes me think about the Nether Fortress. The second most frustrating part of the process is, I think, the Nether Fortress. So really what I'm saying is the IF-Ender recipe... Wait, I have a crafting table around here somewhere. I think the IF-Ender recipe should be not a blaze powder, but a breeze rod instead. This is my very smart idea. Okay, over here we are. Yeah, I think the IF-Ender... I think we should remove the blaze powder and the echo shard. Just make it these other 3 things. It makes more sense, logically speaking, right? Where's the fire in this? It looks kind of like a little bit of a shard, a little bit of white in there. A little bit of blue, a little bit of white, you know? A little bit of green. Yeah, I enjoyed today a lot, chat. I had a really great time. Thank you for coming here and making it great with me. I have just an hour left of my 20s now. And the way I want to end it is with this, is it cake? Let's have the cake another time. You know what? You're right. That's the real way I want to end this. I'll bring the cake up using my magic powers of cakedom. Who's to say how it will get here, internet? But I'll speak a message into my phone now. Bring the cake, and magically it might appear for a great ending. I am officially 3 years. The next time you see me, internet, I'll be 3 years old. Maybe with a 0 off the end too. Yeah, I think that I think I am probably not going to be streaming tomorrow. I think there's a chance I just do. I'm fully willing to concede that I can never say never unless I literally know it is never. Because I know it. But what I can say is what I can say is happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It's my birthday for the last time in my 20s. Happy birthday to me. Woo! I had no idea there was a cake coming, chat. There's no way for me to know. Depression shroom, come on. Have a good night, chat. Love you all very much. I hope that you will one day get to make it to 30. Or like... maybe even 330. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah, have a night. Have a night, internet. Have a night. I really... man, bastions are such dangerous places. I kind of like it. It's like clearing out a house as like a SWAT patrol officer or something. I'm gonna go eat cake until I fall asleep. Have a good night, internet. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed my little virtual last day in my 20s. Yeah, I'll be streaming at some point this next week. I'll be away for a little bit. I'll even be away for Tuesday, which is a bit of a pain. But, yeah. I'll see you shortly, internet. Watch it hit midnight before the stream actually ends. Wow, rude battery brains. I'll end it now then, shall I? Get it? End it now? Okay, goodbye. Yeah, thank you, Jeff, Brian, Imaginary Potato. I missed 80ness, and they didn't even say anything. Thank you, 80ness, and Battery Brains, and Pearl Girl, and SMT Mark. And Lizard Wizard, and Cesano Green, and Cookin, and Crims, and Trigger Landmac, and Ruby Doo, and Brandy Lewis, and Angela, and Stacy Taylor, and Jeff Shannon again, and Ozzy, and Angela Van Kattenhout again, and Wizo, and Ramsey Lewis, and Jeff Kalen the Older, and Cat Beanie. Hey, I miss Cat! Oh, of all people to miss. Thank you, everyone, for making my birthday a little bit more special. It's my birthday! It isn't. I am, in fact, not sharing my interesting political views. Oh, but I do have a big blue chair. Do you want to see it, internet? You can see the tiniest bit of my blue chair. I've wanted for years to have a hanging chair. You know what, can I show you this? I just like lean and I can like show you. There we go. I've always wanted, I love hanging chairs. They're my favorite thing when I like either go on holiday or at like a cool apartment building or something. But I've just never, like, you know, like, you spend so much of your life just trying to get by. What's the phrase? You know, the stereotype is paycheck to paycheck. But, like, you're like, there's a lot of things you like, I'll just do that in the future. I've always wanted a hanging egg chair. They're so nice. They're so cozy. They make my life happy every time I'm in one. But I've actively wanted to get one even, but I'm like, okay, when things feel stable financially, etc., etc. So I got one with my birthday, chat. It's very nice. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, chat. I hope you all enjoyed.